All right, Crendor, what is our big news story of the day?
Big news story of the day. Well, there's a couple that I found. One is a former manager of Dodd Aerospace Threat Program says, quote, UFOs are real.
Oh, shit.
And the other one is someone bought this dead fish for $3 million.
We do run the gamut today of terrible articles. All right. Yeah, I think we should do both.
All right, screw it. Here we go. We'll start with the dead fish.
Of course.
A 612-pound bluefin tuna sold for a record 333 million yen, which is $3 million, in the first auction of 2019 after Tokyo's fame.
Why?
The winning bid, I don't know, the winning bid for the prize but threatened species of the pre-dawn auction Saturday was more than double the 2013 annual New Year auction. It is paid by Kiyomura Corp., whose owner Kiyoshi Kimura runs the sushi Zanmai chain. Kimura has often won the annual auction in the past. Japanese broadcaster NHK showed a beaming Kimura saying that he was surprised by the high price of the tuna this year, but he added, the quality of the tuna I bought is the best. Well, there you go. It's the top quality tuna.
So this is just a dude who's like, I want the best tuna imaginable, and I'm a billionaire, so I'll pay $3 million. You know what? You start to wonder, at a certain point when you're a billionaire, does money really mean anything, right? $3 million to you when you're a billionaire is like, whatever. I could buy it. This is why when you talk to super rich people and they're like, oh my God, it's like Arrested Development. Like, how much could a banana be? $10? Right? It's that kind of thing where they just lose track of money.
But a deep thought coming in.
Uh-oh.
Believe in something more.
You know what? That sounds like a book.
It probably is a book.
Yeah, it's probably a book that's about, like, finding Jesus in everyday household items.
That just sounds like it could be like, hey, I found Jesus. He's in the pantry.
Hey, guys.
That's not
I've been hiding out here for a while.
Going for it just came out.
Yeah. No. All right.
What I was actually going for was something about like money being materialistic and not meaning a lot. But it's another one of those where it means something, but it doesn't mean something. You know.
That's pretty much everything you say. Everything you say means something, but it doesn't mean something.
It means something when you're here, but when you're not here, it means nothing.
Is it a bird in a box?
We don't know. What was I talking about?
You were talking about this dude who bought fish, the most expensive fish ever.
He bought a really expensive fish, and then celebrations surrounding the annual Pacific Bluefin auction hides how deeply in trouble the species really is. So it's a rare fish. It's dying off. It's being turned and this
guy paid $3 million to eat it. It's basically what you're saying. This rare fish that's dying off, this guy paid $3 million to eat one.
Yeah. Tsuzuki is due to be redeveloped, though. For now, it's being turned into a parking lot for the 2020 Tokyo Olympics.
Yo, I've always wanted to go to Tokyo. What if I went for the Olympics?
Shit, dude, it'd probably be more expensive.
No, I wouldn't want to go for the Olympics because the Olympics is like, everyone there is going to be super sexy and hot. I want to go and I want them to be like, oh, there's no competition for you. Right? That's what I want to. What is like the least attractive amount of people in Tokyo? What time of year do the ugliest people flock to Tokyo? And when should I go for that?
Typically, in the summertime, June 14th to 17th is the sun fiesta hits in the dawn of the 14th west triangular 40 degrees longitude angle.
Sure. All right, I'll keep that in mind.
So that was the fish story.
That was a story, yeah.
Look here. Where's my... Oh, yeah, UFOs are real.
Okay, hit me. This
Something
is it.
Extraordinary was... Wait, this is from 2017? What?
Oh, man. Here I thought we were about to find out some new information. This is just old information that is proven. Where are the UFOs?
I got goofed.
You got goofed.
I got goofed hard, dude.
What did this guy say? Hopefully he was like, by the year 2019, aliens will be among us.
When I see that date and like a brand new story that they're trying to promote as a news story, it's just demoralizing.
So demoralizing. It's not even new. That's old news.
All right, let's hop into the real news. Florida man arrested for throwing pizza at father after finding out his dad helped birth him.
What?
A Florida man
what?
was arrested on Thursday after he threw a pizza at his father because he was mad that his dad helped birth him. When deputies arrived at the home.
What?
Yeah. Robert Houston, 33, put his hands behind his back, saying he knew deputies were going to take him to jail. When the deputy asked why he thought he would be taken to jail, he told them that he threw a pizza at his dad's face because he was mad that his dad helped give birth to him.
Wait, what?
According to Houston's father, Houston was on the front porch when he got home waiting for pizza. When the father went into the home, Houston came inside and shoved the pizza in the father's face while holding him down in a chair and yelling. The deputy located a pizza slice on the chair and chunks of pizza and sauce all over the area.
Good job, detective. You nailed it.
Houston was arrested and charged with domestic battery.
I don't understand why.
I don't either. Again,
he was mad that his dad was real. He was mad that his dad was involved with his birth?
Yes.
How did he think that how did he think that worked?
I don't know. It doesn't make any... Okay. You would think they'd get some quotes in here, but they never do. That's
Someone's got to talk to this kid. I need to know what was going through his head. What was he? What do you mean you were mad about your dad giving birth to you or helping give birth?
Like, what sparked that thought, too, to make him so mad he would shove the pizza in his face?
But why would you get mad at your father for that? Of all the things, why is that the thing you're mad at? Unless it's like an angsty thing where he's like, I wish I was never born. Like
That's the only thing I could think of, right?
But even then, now you're just wasting pizza and you're kind of an asshole.
Yeah. Come on, man.
I don't know what the hell's going on with that story. The news, once again, letting us down.
Yeah. So it's like, I don't know, did the pizza get delivered? Hold on. Is there like a delivery?
No, it was DiGiorno. It's not delivery.
So
it was
like,
DiGiorno.
Hey, delivery? He's like, no, it's DiGiorno. And he's like, you have helped deliver me life. Smash the pizza.
Then he threw the.
Yeah. Wow, we figured out that one.
Yeah, we figured it out. All right, well, that's good. All right, what is our big news story of the day?
All right, well, there's 3 news stories people sent to us. First one is woman drinking wine from Pringles can banned from Walmart.
Funny, but I don't know how newsworthy it is, but funny.
Police in Northern Texas say a woman has been banned from local Walmart after she spent several hours driving an electric shopping cart around the store's parking lot while drinking wine from a Pringles can. Let's see. She had been riding the electric cart around the parking lot for about 3 hours. Police eventually found the woman in a nearby restaurant and told her not to return to the store. She was not arrested and her name was not released. Hey,
you know what, mystery woman? Good on you.
She's having a good time.
Good on you. Yeah.
Next up, Florida man who drove Ferrari into water said Jesus told him to.
You know what? I would love to hear his reasoning. I'd love to know.
Man who drove a Ferrari into the intracoastal in Palm Beach in late December told police he did it because Jesus told me to. James Musiasio of Deerfield Beach was approached by a police officer as he was removing items from his Ferrari, which was parked on a public dock. Musiasio told the officer that his friend told him to park upon the dock so he could pick him up by boat. When told he could not park on the dock, Musiasio apologized and went to retrieve his driver's license from the Italian sports car. Wait, when did Jesus tell him to do it?
I'm waiting for Jesus to show up. Where's Jesus?
That's the whole thing. Continue reading. Here we go. I was going to say. Yeah, what?
I was about to say, what?
All right. Let's see. Proceeded to reverse off the dock. Oh, okay. Here we go. Told the officer that his friend told him to park on the dock so he could pick him up by boat. Musiasio proceeded to reverse off the dock, then put the car in drive and accelerated at high speed into the Palm Beach International dash cam video. Wait, what's an inlet? Oh, an inlet. Okay. I thought it was like an abbreviation, like the international inlet.
No.
Musiasio was able to get out of the car before it sunk and was pulled from the water by 2 fishermen. When the officer asked Musasio why he drove into the inlet, he stated, Jesus told me to drive through a small gate and into a 6-foot window. He also said, Jesus made me the smartest man on earth, and it's so hard to have this much responsibility. And money is going to be irrelevant in 2 days. Remember to smile.
What?
I don't know. He also...
I mean, I guess if you're in jail, money is irrelevant. That's probably true.
He also stated the reason he drove into the inlet is because the officer on the dock was Egyptian and he did not believe in Jesus.
Yeah, I figure some racism would play into this, sure.
Investigation also revealed that the license plate that was attached to the Ferrari belonged to Musasio's Ford Mustang.
Right. So it's a stolen car as well.
Yeah.
I feel like this story is starting to fall apart.
Yeah, it's starting to get flirted.
I'm starting to think Jesus had nothing to do with this.
Now, hold on. Don't go that far.
Jesus was his getaway driver. Jesus was like, hey, man, you should change these license
Jesus
plates.
bailed
Like, I don't
on
know,
him.
Jesus. You got to do it, Jesus. Jesus said so. All right, Jesus.
And the final story was man injects 18 doses of semen into arm to cure back pain, ends up in hospital.
I mean, there's nothing in this story I'm going to learn new. I'm going to be real with you. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, that's something where I don't know why you would do it, but...
I don't know what the lesson here is from this story because it's obviously from the get-go the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Why would he do it? Because he's an idiot. The man is an idiot.
Why not just try it, see what happens?
Here's the crazy thing. It's like 1, 2 doses, nah. He's up to an 18-dose need. The man is addicted. He needs it bad.
He's been storing that for a while.
My question is, it's like already in his body. He's already making it.
Yeah.
So why does he need more?
Well, you got to get it in the bloodstream.
I'm just saying, you don't.
Yeah,
it's
you definitely
probably
don't.
not. You probably shouldn't just inject random stuff into your bloodstream. There's your lesson, kids. Don't just do it because you think it's going to be good.
Don't do that. If you think you're going to do something, don't do it.
Don't do it. Yeah, if you think... this goes back to the idea of know when you're an idiot. If you think you're smart enough to pull a thing off, you are not. You're a dummy. That's just a fact.
Yeah. And that's all I got.
Alrighty. What is our big news story of the day?
Big news story of the day. I don't know. I don't know. Someone probably sent us something, right? Oh, here we go. 2 hours ago. Florida man finds grenade while fishing, brings it to Taco Bell. Thanks, Twitter.
I mean, yeah, the story makes sense to me.
Okay. A Taco Bell in Florida had to be evacuated on Saturday because a man brought a grenade to the restaurant. Ocala police said that the man fished out the grenade while using a magnet. He opted to... He goes fishing with a magnet.
This man is who?
This picture with like a fishing pole with the thing attached. Like, what kind of hook you got there, Paul? And he's like, I didn't got no hook. I got a magnet.
Magnets, Phil. Magnets.
They'll catch more than fish. He opted to not call 911 right away. Instead, he drove more than 15 miles to a Taco Bell before calling the police. Officers evacuated the store, and the bomb squad removed the grenade. No one was hurt. But that's it?
That's the story.
That's it.
Lessons learned.
Yeah, but what about the guy? What about the grenade? What about...
That's all there is to it, my dude. That's the guy found a grenade and then went to Taco Bell. End of story, period. There's nothing more. That's the guy's life. The man found a grenade, went to Taco Bell, it wrapped up nice and neat. There was nothing else to tell.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you're right.
Yeah, that's one of the most simple stories we've ever had on here.
It really
Dude found a grenade. Dude went to Taco Bell. No more questions needed.
I mean, we did spend a giant chunk about Crocs as a news story. So, I mean, that fills it, right?
Is that what you're gonna? Is that what you're gonna leave the people with?
There's
You're
no
gonna
other
say, yeah, you got
stories.
Crocs.
There's gotta be. Oh, thank God, somebody saved us. Thank you, Corey, for this one. Florida man caught masturbating in the pillow aisle at Walmart. Ugh.
You gotta see how firm those pillows are. It's got, you're gonna be sleeping on those things and doing other stuff. I guess you gotta test those pillows.
You gotta test them, dude.
You gotta test them. That's what they have. That's what they have show models for.
Police in Stewart went to Walmart off Federal Highway to arrest Dennis Palmer.
Sorry, who? Who is Kristen Stewart?
Police in Stewart.
Oh, I thought you said Kristen Stewart.
Kristen Stewart herself went to arrest this masturbator. Arrested Dennis Palmer, who's barely doing a little more than shopping. Video footage shows Dennis whipping it out in the pillow aisle, and then he starts to touch himself. When the cops questioned him, he told them that it was a bad case of the crabs.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
According to the police, there was more rubbing and tugging and not so much scratching going on in the video.
I like his gambit. He was like, I can't let him think I was masturbating. Guys, I have the crabs.
I got the crabs.
Guys.
You know how it is.
I got the crabs.
Why is he in the pillow aisle doing it? Does he just love pillows?
I don't know. There's a lot of questions there.
It's not even like waifu pillows, just pillows.
Maybe he has like a goose down fetish.
God damn,
or like
be a good goose down.
Maybe he's into memory foam. Like memory foam's his thing.
That's true. It might be memory foam.
He's like, oh, I like it when it cushions to my body. Ew.
That's something. Well, I mean, that's all we got. There's no like details.
Kristen Stewart took him down. I'm so proud of her.
Stewart took him
Citizen's arrest. She was like, "You sir, cut it out." He's like, "I'm not masturbating, Kristen Stewart. I have the crabs." And she was like, "Don't tell me you have the crabs. I'm famed actress Kristen Stewart, and you were masturbating."
And then
he was like,
all the crabs jumped off of his pubic region and started dancing to that crab rave song, just like doo 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 doo. Look up Crab Rave if you haven't seen it. Top quality song.
Crab Rave.
Yeah.
Crab Rave.
It's great. It kicks off at like a minute in. Wait, go to 1:14. Yeah.
This is what he's doing, huh? When the crab jumps off.
That's what his crabs are doing.
And Kristen Stewart, of course, is like, oh my God. Maybe it was crabs.
Then she starts dancing with the crabs, and then he starts dancing.
And then everyone at Walmart or whatever starts dancing.
And then he starts jerking it, and they're like, all right, we gotta arrest you
Sir,
now.
You have to stop. Even his crabs are a little disappointed.
So, yeah.
Our big news story of the day.
All right. So if you're a long-time listener of this podcast, you probably remember Jacoby Jones.
Who doesn't?
Yep. People that weren't long-time listeners, probably.
I guess. Yeah.
So, former Ravens wide receiver Jacoby Jones credits his speed to his father being a crackhead. This is fresh off the presses 2 days ago.
I need to know where this goes.
Former Ravens wide receiver Jacoby Jones is known for his speed, and people have often wondered where the retired All-Pro wide receiver got it from. Jones himself offered up a seemingly innocuous explanation. His speed came from his father. In an interview with Bleacher Report, Jones said his theory is that his speed was inherited from his father, but not in the typical sense. Quote, "My dad was a crackhead, so all that shit he was smoking probably in my genes."
Oh, this is a terrible precedent to set. Please don't smoke crack and then have kids. Please don't.
"That's why I don't do drugs. People say I run like a crackhead. I wonder why."
Hold on. That can't be. Crackheads, are they notorious for run like a crackhead? Is this going to...
I don't know.
There's a lot. There's a lot. There's a lot of videos called "Run Like a Crackhead," "Crackhead Running in the Street," "Crackhead Runs into Sign." Well, I'm gonna click on one of these. Let's see what happens. It's just, I mean, it is a dude running in the street without shoes on, but I don't know. It's a crackhead. There's no evidence of
running into tree.
Just because you call someone a crackhead doesn't mean they're a crackhead.
Yeah, that's true. He might not be.
It just could be a guy running into a tree and they're making fun of him, which is rude.
Let's see if he runs into the tree or not.
You need to verify it.
He did run into the tree.
Ladies and gentlemen, the crackhead has
He
run
tried
into
to
the
run
tree.
away from the guy charging at him, and he ran into a tree.
Is the term "run like a crackhead" something that I should be aware of? I never
Now,
thought
I will
that
say he does
doing
look
crack
like he's doing crack.
I never thought doing crack gave you extra speed running. I don't know. This is entirely new to me.
I didn't know that either, but I guess he knows more than we do.
It clearly has firsthand experience. I can't question it.
Jones' father left when the Pro Bowler was just 18 months old. He's seen him one time in his life 4 years ago, but not again since. The 34-year-old now coaches at his alma mater, Lane College. He was taken by the Texans in the third round of 2007 NFL Draft, spending 3 seasons in Baltimore after that. He won a Super Bowl in 2012 with the Ravens and was a key part of their postseason run.
Wait, so he's just retired at 34?
Yeah.
Man, that's a life.
Well, he also did a lot of damage to his body playing professional football.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But the crack kept him going, so he was in his genes. It was in his DNA.
He didn't have to smoke it. It's just
His 23andMe would just say crackhead.
Maybe very fast.
So dumb. That's so dumb.
Also, people linked us this article about local man arrested after cosplaying Mr. Freeze and yelling cold weather puns at people. But it's from like a fake news site. It's from the satirical Sioux Falls News.
Also, I mean, we do that without dressing up. So, I mean,
Yeah.
chill out. Nice to see you. It happens.
This one is a real news thing, though. Spider bites Australian man on penis again.
That's the ticket. That's the key. Again. All right, let's hear it.
A 21-year-old Australian tradesman has been bitten by a venomous spider on the penis for the second time. The man was using a portable toilet on a Sydney building site Tuesday when he suffered a repeat of the incident 5 months ago. Jordan, who preferred not to reveal his surname, said he was bitten on pretty much the same spot. "I'm the most unlucky guy in the country at the moment," he said.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
"I was sitting on the toilet doing my business and I just felt a sting, and then I felt that I felt the first time. I was like, I can't believe it happened again, and I looked down and I've seen a few little legs come around the rim." He said that being bitten the first time had made him wary of using portable toilets. "After the first time it happened, I didn't really want to use one again. Toilets got clean that day, and I thought it was my opportunity to go use one. Had a look under both seats, and then I sat down, did my business. Next thing you know, I'm bent over in pain." The tradesman said he was not sure what type of spider bit him this time. One of his colleagues took him from the work site to the hospital, although many of his workmates were quick to see the lighter side of the situation. "They got worried the first time," he said. "This time they were making jokes before I even got in the car." Hospital declined to discuss the matter, citing privacy. He's released from the hospital. You'll be back at work soon, but probably not going to use the toilet. "I think I'll be holding on for dear life, to be honest," he said. The redback spider, closely related to the black widow spider, is distinguished by a long red stripe on its abdomen. Its bite causes severe pain, sweating, and nausea. Although there are recorded cases of deaths from redback bites, none have occurred since the development of antivenom in 1956.
So it's just comical. He's not going to die. It's just comical a spider keeps biting him on the dick.
Yeah, and
I want to know why
Australian.
his dick and not other dicks. Because there are clearly other penises in that toilet.
It's like how mosquitoes keep biting people.
Yeah, but I mean, like, what about his dick is so special?
Oh no, man! It's like a spider magnet.
That's what I'm saying. What about his spider magnet dick is so special?
Um,
They're just like, I gotta take a bite of that. I gotta taste me some of that dong. Right?
might have been the same one.
Yeah, maybe it is the same spider. It's like, because spiders, they talk like that. Like, I can't wait. That sound like SpongeBob. SpongeBob the spider. Magic.
It sounds like SpongeBob or a sheep.
I can't wait to taste his dick again.
That may be one of the dumbest things you ever said on this show. We've done almost 200 of these.
You know it's dumb when you say it's dumb. When you're like, that's the dumbest thing you've ever said, you know it's dumb.
That's pretty dumb.
You know it's real stupid.
Oh, God dang. Yeah. That's that.
All right. What is our big news story of the day?
Big news story of the day is a good one. Pregnant woman, upset over lack of beef patties, smashes New York restaurant's windows with bat.
Oh, you don't mess with pregnant women. That's just a fact. You don't do that. You don't do it. You better have those beef patties. Oh boy. Oh God, I wish there was video footage of this. I bet it was glorious.
There is, actually.
Of course there
There you
Of course
go.
there is. Oh my God.
Yeah, I gotta see this. Let's see. So it looks like here she's yelling about the lack of beef patties. And oh my God, there she is with the bat.
Oh my God. She comes at that store with that
Damn,
bat.
dude.
She goes right for the windows. What do you mean? It's just chicken patties, lady. Oh my God. I thought she was going to hit the door or something. She
Yeah.
like shatters.
Whew. That was
Wow.
And then there's like people like walking by. The one guy's like, "Hey, ma'am," okay, nope, I'm not helping. And then the other guy's just like, "Yo, like, what are you doing?"
The unidentified woman went to the Back Home restaurant at 4:20 p.m. on January 15th and ordered a beef patty, but an employee told her they ran out. Upset by the news, she left the restaurant and came back with a bat and began smashing the store's windows and front door. There's got to be more to this story. No one just does that.
Yeah.
The woman fled the scene of the attack. No one was injured. No one knows who this woman is.
There's
Is
gotta
she
be
on the
somebody who
run?
knows.
She's pregnant. How's she on the run?
I don't know. There's got to be an update. Next week, there has to be an update.
She caused $2,000 worth of damage. They're offering $2,500 for her arrest. They literally, New York Crime Stoppers put out a thing of her. There's a video on at NYPD Tips.
Oh my
February
God.
9th, 2019. This is brand new.
That is
We've
crazy.
been in business for over 20 years. We've never seen anything like this.
We've been doing this
Wow.
podcast for 6 years, and we've never heard of a story like this.
Yeah, she went nutso. Why? Why though? Why?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
I am confused, and I want to hope that there's an update in a week. I really do. Shit, dude. Yeah, look this up, everybody. This is some crazy shit.
There's got to be something to counteract this Florida woman's story.
Oh, this isn't Florida woman. This is New York woman.
Oh, you're right. You're right. We need to balance. I get so caught up with everyone being from Florida.
I know.
We need a Florida man story to balance this New York woman. We need a good one.
All right.
Florida man tells neighbors he's going to kill them with kindness, then tries to kill them with a machete he named Kindness.
All right. That's a clever Florida man.
How do I get to this story? Oh my God. I need to go to this guy's account. All right, hold on. A Florida man threatened to kill someone with kindness and then later cut a man with a machete with the word kindness written on the blade. Brian Stewart, 30 of Milton, was overheard by neighbors Friday telling a person inside his home that he was going to kill them with kindness. When a neighbor went to the home to ask Stewart to keep down the noise, Stewart raised a knife in the man's direction, according to the Pensacola News-Journal. The second neighbor stepped in front of Stewart to protect the first man and was cut by Stewart with the machete that had kindness written on it. The man suffered a half-inch cut in his hand. Stewart, who police say smelled of alcohol, was arrested and placed in the back of a patrol car. After kicking and banging his head inside the vehicle, Stewart was stunned with the taser. Stewart was charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon without intent to kill and aggravated battery.
Wow, that was a real thing that happened.
Tries to kill someone with kindness. You know this dude thought he was real clever.
Oh, he definitely did.
He probably showed that machete to everyone who came by. Everyone who stopped over, he was like, let me show you kindness.
This is kindness right here. Now I'm going to give it to you.
That's so dumb. It's so dumb. It's like a really bad action movie line.
It really is.
I'm going to kill him with kindness. But that guy and the pregnant girl with the bat, they'd make a kick-ass team. I'd go watch that movie.
Yeah. Oh, my God. They really would.
Right? She's like, she's like, where's my burger? And the guy's like, we got no more burgers here, ma'am. You're gonna have to go somewhere else. She's like, baby, they don't have any more burgers. And he's like, girl, we just gotta be kind. We gotta kill him with kindness. And then she pulls out the machete.
They call Batgirl and kindness.
The guy has to have a better name than kindness. Kindness is the name of his weapon.
Yeah, but nobody knows that. They'll just be like, kindness? What kind of dumb name is that? And then he kills him with kindness.
That's even stupider.
I don't know. What are you going to name him?
Batgirl and knife guy.
Batgirl and knife guy.
You know, Batgirl and knife guy.
Kindness at least implies some sort of subtlety. To like, oh, he's kindness, he must be kind. Oh,
well,
he's nice. The name of his weapon. Knife guy is just like, oh, he's a guy with a knife. That's it.
Well, you can't call her Batgirl. Then if you're going for subtle, she should be like...
People, you think Batgirl, you think like a bat, like the animal, like Batgirl.
No,
really,
that's not...
a baseball Batgirl.
Well, then you can't... He has to be called, like, the killer then. Because he kills them with kindness. And they don't expect it. They're like, oh, he meant kills them with kindness. And then the machete says kindness on it. You can't... Like, if it's Batgirl, it needs to be, like, really hungry burger lady. Right? You can't just... If you're going for subtle, Batgirl says she has a bat.
She can be called, like... Well, she, like, craves the burger. She'd be like the craver.
Those are two of the worst superhero names I have ever heard.
No, don't hire us for naming stuff. We're not good at it.
Yes. No, that's terrible. Those are terrible names. Okay. Crendor, what is our big news story of the day?
Big news story of the day. Florida woman drops pants, licks man, dances naked in Waffle House parking lot.
Okay.
Yes. Florida woman drops pants, licks man, dances naked in Waffle House parking lot. She looks very proud of it as well. Let me just drop this so you get a...
Yeah, I need to see this.
There you go.
She does look proud of it. Yeah. I mean, it's a terrifying look. Maybe it's just the lighting. Maybe it's bad lighting.
It's because it's like kind of looking up at her too, and she's like the Joker or
It
something.
is a little creepy.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't like this at all. You're right. That is the voice like.
A Florida woman was arrested after she undressed and danced around a Waffle House parking lot before licking a stranger on the face. Freedom Rider Zobrist, 38.
No.
Freedom Rider Zobrist.
I think she's actually named after the Freedom Riders, too, which is not okay. Is it actually Freedom Rider, like R-I-D-E-R?
It's R-Y-D-E-R.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe she's not named after the Freedom Riders.
I don't know.
Again, They were civil rights activists, for people who want to know who the
Okay.
Freedom Riders were. I hope not related to this woman whatsoever. But let's continue, please.
She's arrested Monday. She's 38 years old in Pensacola on lewd and indecent exposure of sexual organs charges, as well as disorderly conduct, battery, assault. According to
So
police
sexual
report-
organs, she was showing her hoo-ha to people.
Yeah, she was. According to police report, Waffle House employee asked Zobrist to leave the restaurant due to her behavior. Zobrist later returned and verbally abused the employee. She also threatened to get a gun and shoot the man in the face with all the restaurant's employees. What the shit? Following the conversation, Zobrist walked to the parking lot and pulled down her pants, exposing her sexual organs. Then she began dancing around the parking lot.
Why?
With her pants still down, Zobrist walked up to the Waffle House employee and licked both sides of his face. A witness says Zobrist also blocked his vehicle inside the parking lot and danced naked in front of his car.
Can I ask you a question? Her pants were still down around her ankles? Is that what this is saying?
Yes.
So it's less of a dance and more of like a jig. Because let's be
it had to
real,
have been a
you
jig.
can't really get full dance on when you have your pants around your ankles. She was doing like a ooh, 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 ooh. That's kind of what she was doing. She's doing a little dance, like a little jig.
It had to have been.
Yeah. One foot then the other, just back and forth.
Front foot. That's, I mean, still look at that picture. That's a woman that's on like meth. She's definitely
Yes, no,
done
there's
some meth.
there's nothing about her that doesn't read I do drugs.
Yeah, that's a no doubter. What's her name? Freedom Rider. Say it again.
Her name is Freedom Rider.
So,
That's right.
At least for Freedom Rider, she now. Well, I guess she's not free actually.
She doesn't have free. She's not gonna be riding
Go to
shit,
jail.
and she's not free. Yeah, no, sorry. She is an incarcerated sinner. Is what she is.
She's an incarcerated writer, and she's ready to lick your face and do a jig.
Yeah. I mean, if that's what you're into, I can genuinely say that if she came in naked trying to lick my face, I would be scared. I'd be
very
terrified.
scared. I'd get tested for a lot of different diseases.
Yeah, no, I feel bad. I feel bad because you've had a rough life if you dancing naked outside a Waffle House.
Yeah, that's
You know it's been a rough road when you outside a Waffle House licking people dancing naked.
That's a very rough
I
road.
have sympathy for you if
I
that's
don't even know
happening.
if that's a road. I think just fell off the road
You're
down
off the
a
road.
mountain.
Yeah, you're way off the map. If that's
That's long gone. You're not even on the grid.
I'm just letting everyone listening to this know. If you find yourself at a Waffle House naked, turn around. There's still hope. You don't have to lick a person.
gonna change
There's still
what you
hope.
just
Put your
said.
clothes back on.
If you find
You gotta put your clothes back on.
if you find yourself at a Waffle House, turn around. There's still hope. Get away. You can still get out. I'm letting you know right now. Do not go in there. No good things come from going into that Waffle House. That's my message of the day. That's my deep thought.
That is the deepest of thoughts. That right there is a real deep thought.
Yeah, no good things
Oh.
ever come from a Waffle House.
Never. Nothing good has ever come from a Waffle House. Oh my God. All right. What is our big news story of the day?
Big news story of the day. Somebody sent us one on Twitter, but I don't know if it's real because it's from one of those websites that I think have the satirical news or so. Is it themirror.co.uk?
I think
that
the
a
Mirror's a
legit
real
one?
place, right?
Is it real?
Now you're making me go look up the Mirror. I don't know.
Well,
The intelligent tabloid.
Granddad downs half a pot of paint, mistaking it for yogurt, and has no regrets.
I like it. You know what? I like it.
All right. Maybe it is real. I don't know at this point. A 90-year-old granddad has somehow managed to drink half a can of paint with no adverse side effects whatsoever.
Please don't drink paint. Everyone, don't drink paint.
Not only that, but whereas the rest of us might be feeling a little off color, he remains unfazed. Alex Stein from New York last week posted about her granddad, Bobby, who loves yogurt. Bobby had mistaken a can of mint green paint for his favorite food item and downed half of it. Alex discovered the half-empty can of paint and Bobby, complete with mint green mouth, and posted a photo of him with the caption, "So my grandpa ate half a quart of paint today thinking it was yogurt."
Is there a link to this? Hold on. Hold on. Where's the
Yes.
photo?
First off, here's the photo.
That's just the paint.
well,
Oh my
you gotta
god.
click it
It
to
literally
see,
says measure right paint. It's like, what?
You got to click it.
Alex Stein.
And you'll see.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's all over him. Oh, it's all over him.
How did... Okay. I'll finish it. Speaking to Mail Online, she explained, when I say he loves yogurt, he lives for yogurt. My mom buys at least 7 quarts of vanilla Dannon yogurt a week. Alex added, my grandpa has always loved entertaining people. He doesn't care whether people are laughing at him or with him. But what does Bobby make of it all? Taking to Instagram to give his version of events, he wrote, apparently I ate paint this morning. Shit honestly tastes better than yogurt, so no regrets. Poison Control laughed at me, but they said I'll be fine.
Oh my god. He looks exactly like I want him to look.
I know. He looks lost.
Unreal. He's so silly looking.
He looks like he got lost and then just like found some paint. It's like, shit's better than yogurt.
Oh my god.
I think he had to have been drinking. No way he didn't do that if he wasn't drinking. It's like, fuck it. This shit looks good.
He does look like he's the kind of grandpa who just drink, but I don't even care. It's so
That's
funny.
the thing, dude. It's like one of those things. He's like power drinking. He's like eating paint, and he's still like 90 and going. And he's like, whatever.
There are videos of him on here. There's so many. Apparently he made a it's Bobby bitch. Wait, hold on. That's not his real thing. Is it?
That can't be. That can't be.
Oh man. That is the photo. It's at Alex Stein with 3 N's. STEINNN.
Yeah.
And straight up, it is the pinned tweet at the top, and it is so he's covered in it.
Yeah.
His lips are completely painted, and he's covered in paint. I like the idea that it got on him. He tried to wipe it off, and it just got even more on him.
I know.
Oh my god, this is the image for today's.
Yeah, that's got to be.
Save image. Yeah, this is today's episode image.
This guy is a warrior.
Unreal. This guy's my hero. Literally my hero.
Yeah, this
Holy
guy is
crap, that's
this guy's
funny.
great.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was delightful. Do we have any other follow-up to that, or is that it?
I mean, that's it. There's this other story about Florida men putting drugs in Lunchables, but
Wait a minute. Hold on. Is it a real story or is this fake?
no, it's a real story. Like they just let's see, recently the Oscar Mayer snack was used for something unrelated to eating. 2 Zephyr Hills, Florida men were arrested in Ohio earlier this month after being found with more than $84,000 worth of cocaine stuffed inside Lunchable boxes. The Ohio State
Oh, so it wasn't
Highway
like they were trying to
Patrol-
put Lunchables in a thing for kids.
No, they just were smuggling shit into the wherever with Lunchables. So that's what I was saying. It's not like the greatest. It was just I thought it had some hope to it, and then it was just like, they're just doing that. But you're not going to compete with the grandpa eating paint.
Can't be no amount of Coke is gonna beat out a grandpa eating paint. Sorry, drug dealers.
And that's a
Grandpa's
quote for
eating
the
paint.
ages.
Stole your thunder. Yeah.
No amount of Coke is going to beat a grandpa eating paint.
None. All right, Crendor, what is our big news story of the day?
Big news story of the day. We had one that kept getting sent to us. Actually, there's a couple I've seen. The first one was man accused of dipping testicles in salsa over 89-cent tip.
I saw this. What is this story?
A Tennessee man was jailed on felony charges after appearing to dip his testicles into a container of salsa that a customer had ordered online. The delivery driver allegedly recorded it and posted a video online saying, "This is what you get when you give an 89-cent tip for an almost 30-minute drive." News outlets report that the passenger, 31-year-old Howard Matthews Webb, was arrested last week and charged with adulteration of food. Dinner delivered. What?
Wait, what?
The adulteration of food?
Yeah, all right. I mean, I guess that's a crime.
Sir?
I was unaware of it, but yeah, all right.
Were you touching that food? I wasn't trying to. Have a seat over here.
Hi.
What were you going to do with that salsa? I don't know. I just thought I'd put my testicles in it.
I respect your honesty.
You realize this salsa's not that old? I didn't know. I just looked. Oh, I'm just going to leave. Fuck 'em, boys. Nice taste with me. Dinner delivered, said the food service.
You just had a whole bit there. You just had a whole bit.
Yeah,
I want people to realize by yourself you had a whole bit, and it was great.
Yeah.
That was a great bit.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was
be
very
here all
good.
night. And by all night, I mean another like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Dinner delivered said the food service has fired the driver and forwarded information about her to authorities as well. Webb remains behind bars pending a March 12th hearing. His arrest warrant says they picked up the food for delivery from a local Mexican restaurant. The company issued a refund for the tainted food. I mean,
Can I be real with you? Just
okay.
I would not want to know some dude dipped his balls in my salsa.
No.
I would rather be oblivious to the fact than get revenge on the guy who did. If I had a choice of getting, like, I don't know, something from a company because a dude stuck his balls in my salsa, or I didn't have to know a dude stuck his balls in my salsa and I just ate the salsa and it was okay, I'd rather be okay with it. I'd rather have ball salsa and not be aware than know forever that I ate ball salsa.
I mean, I'd rather just not get ball salsa.
Well, you don't have that choice. This isn't like a more wishes genie scenario where you can just like weasel your way out of it. No, you either get balls and you know it, or get balls and you don't know it.
I'm not gonna get any balls because I tip well.
Well, maybe some guy wants more, and he's still. Maybe you give. All right, then here you give a $20 tip. Dude sticks his nuts in your balls. Wait, what?
I don't know about that one, Chief.
Oh boy, sticks his balls in your salsa. Do you want to know that he did it, or do you not want to know?
Why is he doing it if he's getting a $20 tip?
Because he's still a dick. He's still an asshole.
What? Doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't matter. The scenario is the scenario. Do you want to know or not?
Wait, so what was it? Either you don't know he did it, or you know he did it?
Yes, either you eat the salsa and you don't know he did it, or eat the salsa, you find out he did it, and then you, like, can arrest the dude.
Well, I guess either way, you're, like, gonna eat the salsa, so I'd rather just not know.
That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'd rather just eat the salsa and not know than have to go through the whole thing and be like, yes, Your Honor, that's the guy who stuck his nuts in my salsa. Right? Like, I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah,
that's a hassle. I'd rather just have that salsa extra balls. Salsa extra balls than deal with that other crap. That sounds like a hassle.
The other story we had was 2 arrested in buffet brawl over crab legs.
Yo, sometimes you gotta have crab legs. All right, I'm in.
Huntsville, Alabama. Alabama police say a dispute over crab legs at a dinner buffet ended in a brawl that left 2 people facing misdemeanor charges. Huntsville police officer Gerald Johnson said he was eating at the Meteor Buffet restaurant when a fight broke out. The Meteor Buffet?
That's a great name for a buffet.
Johnson tells TV the diners were using service tongs like fencing swords.
Of course they were.
And plates were shattering, and a woman was beating a man. Johnson says diners had been waiting in line for crab legs for more than 10 minutes, and they lost their tempers once the food came out. The station reports Chiquita Jenkins is charged with assaulting John Chapman, who suffered a cut on his head. Chapman is charged with disorderly conduct. Court records aren't available to show whether either person has a lawyer. Oh, they don't have lawyers.
I love just this scenario of them waiting for these crab legs. The crab legs come out, and they're like, And then one goes to block the other one with the tongs, and then it's like a little tiny mini sword fight going on, and then they just like back off and like square up and go at it. I dream of having witnessed this. This sounds amazing.
This does sound amazing. I wish I could have witnessed this. This sounds like
If they
something
were
would
just
have happened
fighting-
at breakfast.
Yeah, if they were just fighting, this would have been a brawl and boring. But they tongue fenced. That is incredible. That's incredible.
Let's see. When they spoke with Gerald Johnson, who was apparently enjoying a meal at said buffet, he says he looked up from his plate when he heard plates shattering and metal tongues clashing, and he said, quote, "It's not something you typically hear. If you can imagine a fencing match." Then he said they'd been waiting there for the crab legs for a good 10-20 minutes. When they finally came out, it's very heated, especially if someone is taking more than their fair share. So it's like they're mad because they're taking more crab legs than they should have.
If there's
been
really
taking.
anyone at fault, it's the buffet. Because if you are taking 20 minutes to make new crab legs for the buffet, shouldn't you just have crab legs on? It's a buffet. Let's be real. No one's going to buffet expecting the highest quality food. They just want the most medium quality they can get.
I'm gonna look up the Meteor Buffet. I gotta know. Let's see. It's got
Probably
3.5 stars. It's a Chinese buffet.
Right. Chinese buffets are usually buffets that are like, we serve General Tso's chicken, but also tater tots for some
And
reason.
grease. Lots of grease.
Yeah.
Let's see. Johnny D says one
Oh
word.
my
What?
God.
What?
The photo of the two people who fought.
Oh, yeah.
He is an old man. He
He's
is an old man.
He's an old man, and she's like a woman that looks like she just got hit by a blast
Lightning?
wave that shot her hair back.
Yeah, you're right. Oh my God. And wow. Here's my problem. The Meteor Buffet right next to Taco Bell. If I had a choice.
Oh, yeah,
I'll be
I would
real.
Taco Bell. At least they have like some food standards.
Yeah.
Someone said one word: bugs, plates, and on the bar. Service is good and food, but like I said, roaches.
No, you can't say service is good and food, but roaches. You just can't. You
Yeah,
just
that
can't
doesn't
say
go
that and
well
be like,
together.
it's good food, but roaches.
Would you rather have roaches in your salsa or balls in your salsa?
I'd rather have balls, truthfully. Bugs gross me out. So, yeah.
I don't know.
I'd rather,
mom-
if I had to be real. Well, hold on. Do I know about either of these?
Well, no.
What I know, like, because a bug, you can kind of like, would it be in the salsa that I got, or would they have just been around the salsa? Because then I'll take the bugs. Because bugs
that's
are in
true.
everything you eat.
That's
Like,
true.
bugs are in everything you eat. But if I had to, like, discover that there was just a roach in my salsa, I'd rather have the balls that I didn't see be put in it than the roach that I did see. Because then I'd be scarred for life
Here's
and never
the
eat
thing.
salsa
When
again.
they say, I know that's always a big thing, like there's roaches here, like it's shut it down, but like why? Like our roach, do they like, when you eat a roach, do you get like food poisoning? Like is it bad?
There's like roach eggs and stuff. I don't know, man. No
what
one
I'm
wants
saying.
roaches.
I just want to know. I need to look this up. Why are roaches bad? While they do not bite or sting, they do feed and live in areas that harbor dangerous bacteria, such as bathrooms, drains, and dumpsters. The American cockroach carries the bacteria on their body that can contaminate food as well as areas where food
See?
is prepared.
You don't want that.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
They can
Look at you.
carry
You're like,
diseases.
what's so bad about cockroaches? They're going to kill your ass.
They can carry salmonella, staphylococcus, and streptococcus. They can also harbor viruses such as the polio virus. Holy Jesus. I didn't know they were that bad.
There you go. Now you know.
Dear God. No wonder. All right. I don't think I'll be eating at the Meteor Buffet.
Can I? All right. So I went. Oh, my God.
All right.
I went down this rabbit hole. So I went and looked at reviews, right? Mm-hmm. And this one person wrote a review that was like, this place was really, really good. Food was good, but it wasn't very clean. It stank a lot. And I was like, okay, what reviews has this person written? Mm-hmm. Red Lobster, almost the exact same review. Orders incorrect, just not worth the money. Taco Bell, staff was friendly, but very little meat, cheese, etc. on your food. Very disappointed. Then you come down to the Lifeway Christian store. This might be my favorite review ever. Very good. A friendly staff. I only gave it 4 out of 5 stars because the selection of KJV Bibles wasn't good.
How do you... I didn't know there's a wide variety of KJV
I thought there was
Bibles.
only one King James version of the Bible. I didn't know there were like multiple ones that they wanted more of.
This one's green. I wanted blue.
Their selection wasn't good, so I gave them 4 out of 5 stars. That's crazy.
That's like how many types of
I love
Bibles
this
are
one.
there?
Food, Cracker Barrel, right? You're like, all right, Cracker Barrel, this is going to be good. Food and service was great. No complaints. It wasn't overcrowded at all. It was great. It's the one off the Parkway. 4 out of 5 stars. This guy's ruthless.
This guy's really best place I've ever eaten. Loved it. 4 out of 5 stars.
This guy literally went through and ranked every single part of Disney World, it looks like. Disney's Animal Kingdom, 5 out of 5. Amazing rides. Disney Springs, 4 out of 5. Good, but lots of walking. Disney's Boardwalk Villas, good. Service was poor. Disney's Boardwalk Resort, 2 stars. I want to complain. There were no benefits to this hotel. Epcot Center, 5 stars. Great place. Good food. Very fun. Don't come during food or wine season, though, for crowds. Magic Kingdom, 5 stars. Exhausting, but it's for the kids. Disney, Hollywood Studios. It's Disney. Most everything is great, but the crowds are large. 5 stars. I just went through every single thing. These are all literally, 8-word reviews. I thought you actually had to leave feedback and stuff. I didn't know you could just get away with this. I'd leave way more reviews. I was like, I ate here. It was okay. 3 out of 5.
Yeah.
Stopped by for some food while I was driving. Man, I was tired. 5 out of 5. Like, what? Why 5 out of 5?
I don't know. Yelp is great, but also the worst.
It is indeed. All right. What is our big news story of the day?
Big news story of the day. This is a good one. Somebody sent this to us.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Couple has eaten at the same Wichita restaurant 6 nights a week for 15 years.
I have a real question.
Okay.
How is this news?
This is huge news.
This is not huge news.
This is huge.
Hold on. What is this? What is this in? What is the newspaper this is in?
The Kansas.com.
Okay, sure.
The Wichita Eagle, but it's on Kansas.com.
I would have respected Kansas.com, just the website, more. Because at least then I would have been like, oh, they're promoting this couple from Kansas. No, this is just the news in Kansas. That there's just this couple's very boring, is what I've learned.
Some of their other stories are like, what's this? Mitchell O'Donnell says he spent his retirement savings on lawyer fees. Broken wrist, teammate lost, dream realized, Dexter dentist path to Wichita State. Wichita doctor who sold pain med prescriptions for cash sentenced to life in prison. Wichita accumulation of parolees, registered offenders, has police concerned. You know, all the serious, boring stuff.
Yeah.
But,
of course.
now to the real news. Couple eats at Wichita restaurant 6 nights a week for 15 years.
That is... I would go crazy. Okay.
Ron Watson is a creature of habit.
Unless this restaurant is amazing.
Maybe it is. I don't know. Here's their picture.
I love these two. Oh my goodness.
Ron Watson is a creature of habit, he admits. He's also someone who doesn't want to cook and doesn't want his wife of 20 years, Diana, to have to cook long after a long day at work either. So nearly every day for the past 15 years, the couple has slid into table 412 at Westside Texas Roadhouse for their only meal of the day. She orders the roadkill, a chopped steak with sautéed onions and mushrooms, plus a house salad with ranch dressing, no tomatoes, and a baked potato, no salt. He orders barbecued chicken breast, or if he's feeling a little crazy, the pork chop. Well done. Plus mashed potatoes with brown gravy and an iceberg lettuce salad with Italian dressing. Though recently he's discovered sweet potatoes. Turns out he likes them. The Watsons have been keeping their routine since 2004. The only day of the week they don't go is on Saturdays, and that's only because Diana, the former owner of the now closed A Legacy Antique Mall, works late on Saturdays at Architectural Salvage, and it's too crowded in the restaurant once she gets off. On Saturdays, they go to Hog Wild on West Street, get some food to go, and watch Black Sheep Squadron while they eat. The Watsons know all the Texas Roadhouse servers, and the servers know that Diana wants a tall 502 Amber Ale and that Ron wants a water with lemon. They also know the kitchen staff, and they're well acquainted with manager Kyle Halber, who had their pictures added to a wall of fame in the entry that features the restaurant's other most regular customers. But none are as regular as Ron and Diana. They're kind of like our unofficial mascots, he said. Everybody talks to them. The ritual is part of the order Ron Watson likes in his life. A Vietnam vet, he dines only in restaurants that offer military discounts, and Texas Roadhouse gives vets 10% off. He still has some PTSD, he said, and he feels comfortable at table 412, which is a booth at the bar that gives him a good view of the door and everyone coming and going.
I get that. Oh, my God. Okay, yeah, I know that.
I get it. The couple are also a regular enough customer that they know how to make the most of their money at the Roadhouse. Every Sunday through Wednesday, they arrive between 3 and 3:15 p.m. to take advantage of the restaurant's early bird special, which is available from 3 to 5 Mondays through Thursdays and offers a full meal for $9.49.
This is just an ad for the Texas Roadhouse. Did the Texas Roadhouse pay for this? Because I'm learning more about the Texas Roadhouse than I ever wanted to know. Ever.
At Christmas, the Watsons noticed a promotion being offered that would afford anyone who bought a $200 gift card a free appetizer serving of shrimp on every visit for a year. They bought that gift card, and now their meals start with an order of 5 shrimp on a skewer, which Ron always cuts into 10 equal pieces to share with his wife. The kitchen mixes the couple up some special cocktail sauce, just how they like it. Ron has done the math. We're going to eat 1,560 shrimp this year, he said.
This is the craziest thing I have ever heard. Oh, my God.
He figures to spend about $22 a day at the restaurant, and it's because it's the only meal they eat each day. It all evens out, he's decided. It's just about as cheap as going to the grocery store, buying your groceries, coming home, heating up the kitchen, doing dishes. And if your time's worth anything to you, it's about the same as eating at home, but you get a lot better service. People who eat at Texas Roadhouse every day, however, do have to make some sacrifices to make it work, and the Watson have made a major sacrifice. They don't eat the restaurant's famous yeast rolls that come free before the meal. They love them.
Why?
But at one point, the rolls were becoming a problem for Ron's waistline. The servers know not to even tempt him with the offer of bread. Occasionally, Ron and Diana will bring a friend or relative to eat with them, but for the most part, dinner time at Texas Roadhouse is their time. It's like having a date night 6 nights of the week. She'll talk about what she did at work while we're there. It's just our quiet time together.
I'm like mesmerized. My favorite is this guy from Wichita, Kansas, Jake, rated it. I was going to give it 4 stars due to my girlfriend and I having to wait, but then the waitress showed up in about 30 seconds, and she connected with us, and it was really relatable, so I saved that star. What? What? I had to wait a whole 30 seconds. I was going to take a star off, but the waitress saved it.
Wait, apparently Texas Roadhouse is also a chain?
Yes, it is a chain restaurant. I literally looked it up because I remember it from Ohio.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think it's the one where they give you peanuts and then you can throw them on the floor. Is that one?
That's Five Guys, isn't it?
I think that's also Texas Roadhouse.
I don't know.
I think that's it. Texas Roadhouse, and you throw them on the floor maybe. I don't remember.
Let's see. Texas Roadhouse. Fresh baked bread made from scratch sides. Dockside favorites. Call ahead. You got the free appetizer. I don't see any peanuts. Let's see. Texas Roadhouse. Yelp. There we go. Let's see. It's got to be like some good reviews here. These good reviews. Texas Roadhouse. All right. Texas Roadhouse. Let's see. Despite my bias against chain restaurants, Texas Roadhouse impressed me enough that I simply had to give it 5 stars. Damn.
I made the mistake to walk next door to the hotel because I didn't want to get back in my car. I forgot how much I do not like this place. If I wanted some honky tonk, if I wanted some honky tonk with dinner, with loud blaring country music, that's fun, but not after a long day. The best going is the rolls and butter. I ordered steak salad and the steak was overcooked. When asked if I wanted Italian dressing, I said no, give me blue cheese. But it came drowning in Italian dressing and a small side dish of blue cheese. The waiter seemed shocked when I said I don't want Italian. Maybe you don't understand. No Italian.
No Italian.
No Italian.
Do you hear me? That's the type of person you like see at the restaurant too that would actually say that like out loud. Like they would, and everyone would look over like, what's wrong with them? No Italian.
This guy, typical Texas Roadhouse restaurant. The service is pretty good. The rolls are pretty tasty, if not too buttery. I had an 8-ounce Dallas filet. Although the steak was cooked perfect and very tender, it didn't really have that good of a taste. 2 out of 5. I can't figure out why I read a review like that. We're back at it again. Why write these reviews?
Yeah. That's what happens when you give everybody the ability to write reviews. You just get reviews like that. There's like some detailed ones, and then there's always the like, I didn't like it. It was okay. 10 out of 10.
I just, again, this person's listed as an elite 2019 member of Yelp. Their review. I finally had a chance to have the porterhouse steak, and it was big and good. The service was also good. I like my hurricane margaritas as well. 3 of 5 stars.
It was big and good. That's an elite review. How was your meal? My steak was big and good. It just sounds like a 5-year-old did it. How was your steak, Timmy? It was big and good. I give it 3 stars. All right, well, here's my honky-tonk story. Florida woman claims demon told her to steal a rental car.
Okay. Yes.
A woman was arrested after stealing an SUV from an Ace Rent-A-Car. WJXT reports that Gardena McCullough, 23, appeared in court Friday morning on car theft charges with a bond at $15,003. Why is there an extra $3 on it?
I don't know.
McCullough was arrested after stealing a Toyota RAV4 from an Ace Rent-A-Car. She was found less than a mile away, hiding at a hotel. On the scene, McCullough told a local news station, "Demons told me to do it. I didn't take it. Demons took it." She continued, "I tried to rent it, but y'all didn't want me to rent a car. Y'all talking about how y'all didn't have any cars to rent, so I stole y'all's shit." That sounds... So first she says the demons said to do it, but then she's like, y'all talking about how y'all didn't have any cars to rent, so I stole y'all shit. She didn't say the demons.
Can I just tell you, I feel her though. Sometimes demons possess me to yell at restaurants when they're like, "Sorry, there's no tables available right now. It's a 30-minute wait," and you can clearly see tables.
Yeah.
The demon inside me is like, "But there are tables right now." Yeah. Oh, I get it.
That's true. Police found McCullough hiding in a hotel room. When they eventually got into her room, they handcuffed her and put her in a patrol car. Friday morning, when she appeared in court, McCullough was wearing a red jumpsuit, indicating she requires extra attention at the jail. McCullough has prior arrests in her record, including charges of trespassing, resisting police, theft of a firearm, battery of a law enforcement officer, and more. She is due back in court March 28th.
Wait, time out. None of that article had anything to do with demons.
Correct.
So why was the title "Demons Told Her to Do It"?
That's what she said. On the scene, McCullough told a local news station, "Demons told me to do it. I didn't take it. Demons took it."
I don't like this. I don't like that they clickbaited us I wanted her to be like, his name is Azrael, and he talks to me frequently about everything from the socio-political climate of the world today to, never mind, I see the photo.
That is a woman that has seen some demons.
The look on her face is kind of like, hey.
Yeah, she has that face of like, how you doing?
You know what? The way she smiles and the look of her eyes, definitely, she has said we all float down here at one point in her life.
There's always like,
she's definitely said that.
you can always see it in like some people where like you see their eyes and there's just like,
oh, the crazy eyes.
they
Yeah,
got
her
the
eyes
crazy
are.
eyes.
She's very close to Momo.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
Little Momo-y. That's why
Yeah.
it's so unsettling. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's pretty creepy. Anytime they do
Not
that,
a fan.
it's
That
always
smile and like she's that's her mugshot. She's got like creepy eyes and a smile. I'm not okay with
it's like
this.
they're
I
in a
don't-
different,
I can't look at her anymore.
existence. They're in a different plane. They've like
That's because a demon literally told her to steal a car.
they descended to a different plane. They didn't ascend. They dropped down one.
Yeah, I mean, here's the deal. Either a demon told her or her first reaction was to say a demon told her. Both are crazy.
Yeah. No matter what, she's crazy. And no matter what, you know what? She should have ate more at Texas Roadhouse. Might have got rid of those demons.
I want to point out the photo of that couple at Texas Roadhouse is so cute because his steak is all cut up into little cubes. And I truly hope that his wife did that for him because that would be really cute.
That's the true love.
Like, let me cut up your steak there. And she just cuts it up for him.
Then he cuts up the shrimp.
Yeah.
Damn.
And that's how you know they're in love. That's my favorite part of the entire story. Is that they get 5 shrimp, and rather than them, like one person eating 3 and the other person eating 2, he cuts it into 10 pieces so they can each have equal amount.
Yeah.
That's very, very sweet.
It is. I like it. That's all I got.
Okay. All right. Well, that's it for us. Thank you so much for listening or watching or however you are enjoying this podcast. Be sure to leave us an amazing 5-star review where you tell us in 3 words or less how awesome we are.
Yeah.
Go. That's your assignment. 3 words or less.
3 words or less. Tell us how awesome.
Yeah. Be like, it sound good.
It sound good.
It sound good. Yeah.
It sound good.
Make me laugh. That's 3.
Very dumb hosts.
Yeah, but 5 stars.
Yeah, but 5
Fell
stars.
asleep. That's 2.
Fell asleep fast.
Yeah, that's a good review actually for podcasts.
It is.
That's a great review.
It is.
Yeah, 5 stars. Let everyone know. Let everyone know that we knock you out. Please, everyone should go tweet out Cox and Crendor knock me out. When I'm laying in bed at night, Cox and Crendor put me to sleep quick. Be very vague.
Just go to sleep.
Oh wait, yeah, hold on. It's the end of the podcast. People are probably trying to fall asleep. We can do this. Shh. Go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
Shh. Go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
Hey, go to sleep.
Go to sleep right now.
Hey, go to sleep.
Just go to sleep.
Shh. Go to sleep.
Hey, follow all our stuff. YouTube.com/Cox and Crendor. YouTube.com/Cox and Crendor podcast. Spotify Cox and Crendor. SoundCloud Cox and Crendor. You just go to all the places we have Cox and Crendor. Our own things. Crendor.com. YouTube.com/Crendor. Jesse Cox. YouTube.com/Jesse Cox. Share your friends. Share with your family. Share with your pets. Share with your Texas Roadhouse servers. Share with everybody you know.
Shh. Go to sleep.
But go to sleep. And remember us. Never forget.
Shh. Go to sleep. This is really creepy. Shh.
It's only creepy because we're whispering. Isn't that weird?
But
if we were saying
I'm
this
terrified.
normally, they'd just be like, look at these idiots. But now that we're saying it in a whisper,
no,
it's
if we
like
were
we're
saying-
psycho.
If we were saying go to sleep out loud, people would be like, what the hell is going on? We gotta whisper. But now I'm afraid to play the end music because if I play the end music, gonna wake
that's
people
right.
up. What if they're asleep?
We have to slowly work it back up to normal volume.
Yeah, we gotta work it back up.
Just keep working it back up. Imagine if we were at like a
keep
party
working
or
it.
something. You're like, hey, man,
Okay, you just keep working it.
I got a great podcast for you. It'll knock you out. It'll put you right to
knock
sleep.
you out. Yep.
It's going to knock you out.
Gonna knock you out.
It's going to knock you out.
Gonna knock you out. See, there we
Yep.
are. But we're back.
We're back. Hey, everybody. Thanks for listening.
Hi. All right. What is our big news story of the day?
All right. So it's a slow news week.
Oh boy.
We've got Florida
boy.
man finds iguana in toilet, calls 911.
I mean, that's just Florida. Nothing special there.
That's just Florida. The story's like 3 sentences. Let me read it. We've seen snakes in toilets, but how about iguanas? It certainly was not what one Florida man expected. That's just, we've seen snakes, but how about iguanas?
How about iguanas? The end. Period. The end. That's the end of the story.
And the guy, Fort Lauderdale Battalion Chief Stephen Golian, told the Miami Herald the man freaked out and didn't know what to do. He said the firefighter had to put on a glove, reach into the toilet, and grab the iguana. In the end, the animal was released into the wild. Can you imagine lifting the toilet lid and finding this? It's an iguana in a toilet. I'll show you.
Yeah, it's an iguana in a toilet.
There he is. Toilet iguana.
That's a big iguana, though.
Yeah.
I mean, that's nice.
He's just having fun. He found a nice spot, relaxing, nice and cool. And then he's like, shit. Now he's just got to find a new one. Let's see. There's also, for $5,000, you can hunt Bigfoot with Jose Canseco. The former baseball MVP is pitching a trip to what he claims are the sites of authentic alien sightings and proven Bigfoot habitats. All right. Do tell me more, article. Former baseball player, superstar Jose Canseco made his name hitting home runs, but his latest project is a pitch to go Bigfoot hunting. The former MVP posted 2 tweets on Tuesday night offering to take a few lucky people on an expedition tracking the mythical beast and a real alien.
He straight up posted a phone number online.
Yeah, he straight up posted the phone number online and was like, go on a Bigfoot alien excursion with Jose Canseco. Come spend the big day with me and my alien buddies. I'll show you Bigfoot and the real alien. This sounds very suspicious.
Hold on. Read HuffPost called the listed phone number and received this text message. Read the message.
The message is, spend the weekend with Jose for $5,000 cash. Only 5 lucky individuals will get a golden ticket. Oompa Loompas ain't got nothing on Bigfoot. Travel in his custom RV to authentic alien sightings and proven Bigfoot habitats. Camp out in the wild, tell stories, and maybe meet a real Bigfoot. You never know what's going to happen with Mr. Canseco, food included. Only serious inquiries, please. I will help you book your flight to Vegas and set itineraries. Thank you, Morgan. A response said the first excursion was almost full. This isn't completely out of left field for 54-year-old outfielder. A few weeks ago, Canseco posted a series of tweets claiming aliens had given him the secrets to time travel. Naturally, many people...
This is what steroids does. This is what steroids does, everyone.
Definitely what steroids does. Many people had strong responses. Shit, dude. That's Jose Canseco going on alien.
That guy used to be really famous, and now he's like, hey, come and see aliens with me.
I mean, if you look at him now, he kind of looks like he's going crazy. He looks like Fred Flintstone, like, took drugs.
He does look a little like Fred Flintstone.
And apparently, 3 days ago, Jose Canseco challenged Alex Rodriguez to polygraph test after ex-wife denies cheating rumors. He's all over the place. Mamma mia.
Oh, Jose.
Well, that's...
Well, I mean, I think that's a good enough story for us. The news is really boring this week.
Yeah, it's boring, but at least Jose Canseco's hunting aliens. And there's
someone's got to do it. Yeah, someone's got to do it. Okay, Crendor, what is our big news story of the day?
So our big news story of the day is the thing everybody's been tweeting at us and the whole media has been going crazy over, which is everybody's like, Google Florida man and your birthday.
Okay.
So I figured we'd have to search Florida man and our birthday.
Oh, my God. All right.
And see what article comes up.
Florida man and our birthday. So what do? You just look up Florida. You type in Florida man.
Yeah, and then you type in your birthday month and day.
Okay.
So let's see. And then see what your story is. Let's see. Could I type in the year? I don't even think that'll happen now. Yeah, it's just the day. All right. Mine is Florida man 33 posed as a housewife to lure men into home where he'd secretly film sex acts for web, cops say. All right.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, that's sounds like something associated with you. Yeah, of course.
Florida, this guy looks like Steve-O. How did this guy dress up as a housewife? He looks like Steve-O.
Come on in, boys.
He was charged with 2 counts of illegal interception of oral communication, 3 counts of record-keeping violations in connection with the website Straight Boys with a Z.
Yeah. Well, now you just advertise them. Don't go there. Guys, don't go there.
Well, they're probably shut down by this point.
I would not bet on that. I would not bet on that.
Well, I'm not going to find out. All right. What do you get?
Well, mine is Florida man bit on tongue by rattlesnake he tried to kiss. May 18th. A Florida man was bitten on the tongue when he tried to kiss a rattlesnake, authorities say. Putnam County resident Ron Reinold was taken to a local hospital in critical condition Tuesday. Reynolds' family said Wednesday he is recovering and expected to survive. A neighbor said Reinold had been drinking while handling a snake. Of course. The reptile appeared calm until Reinold moved towards it to try and kiss it. That's when the snake bit him. He said, "I'm going to kiss it on the mouth." And the snake bit him in the face, said Charles Goff, who was found with the snake. Ron was just acting silly, you know? I guess he said he could kiss it and... Oh, I guess he said he could kiss the devil and get away with it, but eventually he didn't. Authorities identified the snake as an eastern diamondback rattlesnake, one of the 16 venomous species of rattlesnake in the United States. It is illegal to keep a rattlesnake in Florida without a license. So that's what mine was.
Huh.
Yeah, a guy got bit on the face when he tried to kiss a snake.
Well, I also see, not linked to our birthday, Florida man attacked by a crazy squirrel, gone nuts. It was raised by a neighbor. I feel like this is the second...
What? I'm sorry, what? Repeat that? What?
Florida man attacked by a crazy squirrel, gone nuts. It was raised by a neighbor.
This is... All right. I believe this story to be true because the other story, which was definitely true, I thought was fake.
Yeah.
So this has to... How are people raising squirrels? Is this an epidemic?
Wait, was the other story true or false?
It was true. The police were even... There was like police reports.
Oh my God. That's the one where the squirrel bit the guy's nuts, right?
Right. So wait, what happened with this story?
Pythons don't do it often. Alligators have tragically done it, but we know to be wary. But unlike those creatures in Florida Everglades and waterways, one pesky squirrel in Sarasota County is fighting way above its weight class. Who knew? In Florida, we have to be on the lookout for attacking squirrels. According to the news reports and a man with the wounds to prove it, a squirrel has gone nuts in the Florida town and without provocation, attacked and bit the victim on the elbow and scratched him on the arm. A surveillance video captured the attack. Quote, "Friggin' squirrel attacked me," Robbie Armstrong posted on his Facebook page on Sunday, a day after the rodent bit him. His security cameras caught the attack. One Armstrong said was not an unusual thing to happen in the neighborhood. The squirrel, which he said was raised by his neighbors when it was a baby and then released, bit other residents. Among the other bite victims of the aggressive rodent.
Whoa, wait, what? So they raised it, set it free, and then it was just like, I'm going to bite every last Emma for you.
Yeah, why is he so aggressive?
So they didn't train to attack people, or did they?
I don't know. It feels like they just raised it, and then he just was like,
okay,
you're good like now.
When parents raise a psychopath, and then they're like, I tried my best. I feel like this is in the squirrel. This squirrel's a nuisance, and they're like, we tried to raise it good.
Armstrong's stepson and adult members of the family that initially cared for it. Wait. Armstrong, among the other bite victims of the aggressive rodent, Armstrong's stepson and adult members of the family that initially cared for it. It's biting its own family members?
No wonder they got rid of it. They're like, get out of here.
Armstrong had enough, he posted. I chased him around and shot him with a BB gun about 10 times, but he's still alive, so be on the lookout for a crazy squirrel.
I like this squirrel. He don't go down easy.
He's like the Terminator. On Wednesday, Armstrong told the Miami Herald he was fine and that the squirrel is still roaming around. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, small mammals such as squirrels, rats, mice, hamsters, guinea pigs, gerbils, chipmunks, rabbits, and hares are almost never found to be infected with rabies and have not been known to cause rabies among humans in the United States. The squirrel is not rabid, Armstrong said. They can be aggressive when handled or raised by humans. Best to leave them be. Wait, they can be aggressive when raised by humans?
That when humans raise small animals, they become aggressive? Do they learn from us? Crendor, do they learn? Is this like one of those things where the squirrel's like, I learned it from you, and then like bites a person? Oh my God. This is a story. This says a lot. This story says a lot about us.
It does. That's a no-doubter. That's, I wonder if, like, their kid was biting people and then the squirrel saw.
Do you think the kid bit? Do you think someone in the family's biting the squirrel? And the squirrel's like, I learned it from you, Daddy.
Oh, it's got to be. There's no other explanation.
There's no other explanation.
No other explanation.
Period. None.
Absolutely zero.
Wow, that story is great. The squirrel
is a great
still on the loose, still in the town, still causing trouble. This is like when they try to capture Jason or Freddy, but they just can't do it. He's still out there.
He's still out there roaming, searching for his next victim to attack and run away.
I like it. That's a good story.
That is a good story. I like that one.
All right, Crendor, what is our big news story of the day?
Let me tell you the big news stories of the day. I actually found
stories. I don't like the S at the end. All right, here we go.
Well, I found two of them.
All right.
Here's one. The first one: Florida man accused of attacking mom when she wouldn't dress his mannequin.
Here's the thing. Okay. I feel like this story is going to get real dark, and I don't know that I want to know it, but I kind of really do.
Well, I don't know if it does, but I saw the title and I was like, I'm confused and curious.
Yeah, right? It seems like...
Like, why does he have a mannequin? Funny. Why does he want his mom to dress the mannequin? Why doesn't he dress the mannequin? Where does it live?
Well, I don't think mannequins live anywhere. Mannequins are just mannequins. But I feel like this
mannequin is real.
How do you know that?
But why would he ask his mom to dress the mannequin?
Well, maybe he was uncomfortable with the mannequin being undressed.
Why does he have a mannequin?
All right, we need another story. Just do it. Just do the story.
Boynton Beach, Florida. A 40-year-old Southern Florida man is accused of attacking his mother after she refused to dress his mannequin. Mikkel Dankner was arrested, charged with aggravated battery on a victim over 65 and domestic battery by strangulation. What the shit?
Whoa.
Monday night, police respond to a call from a neighbor.
It's getting dark.
Jeez. The 73-year-old woman had bleeding on her face and was being chased by her son. Victim told police she was in the backyard of a home when Dankner asked her to dress his mannequin, the television station reported. When the woman refused, Dankner allegedly blocked her path. The victim pushed the mannequin down on the ground and ran inside the house. According to police, Dankner grabbed his mannequin and followed his mother inside, where he pushed her to the ground. Wait, he hit her in the head and stuffed dumplings into her mouth?
What? What is this? It's Crendor. It's dark. Crendor, it's getting dark. Crendor, it's getting dark. I don't like this.
The victim was taken to the hospital where she required stitches. That's it.
We learned nothing. Why does he have? Why does he have a mannequin? Clearly, based on what happened, he is having sex with this mannequin. But more importantly,
no doubt.
Why can't he dress? And now I'm on your side. Why can't he dress his own mannequin? Also, why are there dumplings inside? Where do the dumplings come from? Did grandma, or I guess mom, did mom make the dumplings and then he was like, dress my mannequin. Maybe it's for dinner. Maybe he didn't want his mannequin naked at the dinner table, but then why not dress it yourself? It's your mannequin, you creep. Why would he make his mom dress the mannequin?
I don't know. There's a lot of questions here, and they're still not answered.
No answers. We have no answers. Once again, we're left to dig for the real story.
Well, the other story, a little less dark.
Okay.
Florida man calls 911 with elaborate story of robbery to get out of workday at Hardee's.
I've been to a Hardee's. I can imagine wanting to get away from there. Yeah. I feel like there's a good reason behind this.
In Dundee, Florida, a Florida man has been arrested after he reportedly called 911 and claimed he was robbed. Also, that he could get out of going to work for the day. Brian Anderson, 32, of Dundee, Florida, called 911 to report an armed robbery near the intersection of Highway 27 and Lincoln Avenue. Told 911 dispatchers that 2 unknown suspects carrying a gun stole money, his necklace, and his phone from him. He went on to say the suspects threw his phone on the ground and proceeded to jump into a black Ford Crown Victoria and drive away. Deputies with the Polk County Sheriff's Office quickly responded with air and K9. When they arrived on the scene, deputies figured out the robbery never actually happened, and Anderson confessed that he made up the story. He told them he didn't want to show up for his 11 a.m. shift at Hardee's, where he works. On the bright side, Brian didn't have to go to work that day, the Polk County Sheriff's Office said on Facebook. Anderson was arrested and charged with misuse of 911 and knowingly giving false information to law enforcement and booked into the jail without incident.
Just fake you're sick like everyone else, you weirdo. I don't like. I can't come in.
Well,
sick.
Brian also looks like he does meth. There he is.
Oh yeah. Also, he looks like he's 40.
A lot older than 32.
Yeah, he looks like he is.
He looks like he's 45 and doing drugs.
Mm-hmm. I do. He does have the shame of a man who got caught, though.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Okay.
Why would you say you were accosted on a corner of an intersection where there are bound to be cameras, bound to be witnesses, bound to be... Play it smart. If you're going to be a criminal, be a smart criminal and be like, oh, they broke into my home, and like go around to the front, like unlock your back door, go around to the front, lock your front door, kick your front door in. Then be like, oh, they broke in and they took some of my stuff and I can't leave. Like, at least try. You'll be less. Only your neighbors are the ones who are going to rat you out. Everyone else, you won't have random people, right? I don't know. I feel like it's got to be. Why am I giving criminal advice? What's happening?
I mean,
if you're going to kill someone, be sure you have the crime scene set up ready for the murder first. You don't want any stray blood fragments getting around, because then you'll get caught.
Blood fragments.
I clearly am not.
It's like I just picture like a plate of like a blood plate, like a plate made of blood, and it just like shatters and all the fragments go everywhere. Like,
yeah,
my
blood
fragments.
I don't know how it all works.
Making that plate.
I'm just trying my hardest to help people out. Jeez.
You think this guy knows how to set up a crime scene? This guy looks like he doesn't even
this
know
guy
how to
doesn't know how to set up a hamburger at Hardee's. This guy
doesn't know how to get to work. This guy couldn't find his way out of bed in the morning.
Hey, got him.
Hey, welcome to People Over 55 Jokes. I'm going to be Crendor, and I'll be making these jokes. Yeah, so I don't know. At least we had some good Florida stories.
Yeah, those were good stories. I'm proud of us today. All right, Crendor, what is our big news story of the day?
Thong-wearing Florida man arrested while building shed with garbage on stranger's property.
It's public property. Let's do it. Let's do this.
The sight of a man wearing a thong was all Florida homeowner needed to call the Martin County Sheriff's Office last month. Deputies arrested 31-year-old George Blanken on March 12th. An arrest report reviewed by T.C. Palm said the homeowner saw him building a shed and throwing chairs. The trespasser was wearing a swimsuit and then a thong, the report stated. Responding duties Deputies said they found a man on the property who was not wearing a shirt or shorts, and he was covered with sand as if he'd just been at the beach.
Wait, so he was on someone's property covered in sand, but there's no beach nearby. He just I am the sand man.
Yeah, don't know how he got sand on him. The man was arrested but refused to identify himself. At the county jail, authorities used fingerprints to confirm Blanken as the suspect. He stated he was an artist that makes things from garbage. The arrest report read, Blanken faces charges for giving a false name and obstruction without violence.
Yep. Again, great story. We have I need to know why he was at the beach, why he chose this property, why he was making a garbage shrine or whatever he's making there.
Yeah.
There's so many questions that I have about this guy, but the news never covers the real story.
They never cover the real story, dude. It's sad. We just want to know more about him. Does he have other garbage art he's made?
Yeah, why don't people interview these people and get to the details? Why? I feel like we need to do a show called Crendor's Florida, where I film you going to Florida and interviewing crazy people.
We're going to get down to the details.
Yeah, we have to know. We're going to go find all the people that were in all the articles we've read and be like, why did you cover yourself in sand and make a garbage sculpture? And then they'll be like, God is in all of us, and the truth is that drugs are the liberator of your soul. And you're like, yeah, okay.
Want to buy a ticket to heaven? Oh, my God. All right, there's another one we got to do. What do you want from me? Florida man charged with DUI on a golf cart full of Fireball. Florida man got behind the wheel of a golf cart last week after consuming alcohol. A lot of alcohol. According to the Sumter County Sheriff's Office, a call came in around 7:30 p.m. about a person who was believed to be under the influence sitting in his cart in the middle of the road. A deputy arrived on the scene, made contact with the defendant, who was behind the wheel of a black club car.
I like how by contact, you know they meant like, sir, I'm going to slowly approach your vehicle, sir. Sir, do not drive away.
According to the police report, the driver, later identified as Dean J. Hooks, seemed groggy and his eyes were watery and bloodshot. Dean J. Hooks sounds like somebody that would do this. A witness who had reported the incident was still on the scene. She told the officer that she had observed Hooks sitting in his vehicle at a red light, nodding off. So she approached him on foot to make sure he was okay. The key was in the ignition, the defendant's foot on the brake, and after assessing the situation, smelling alcohol, seeing his glassy eyes, and hearing his slurred speech, the concerned citizen called the authorities. Hooks had a difficult time answering simple questions, such as his name, and became very defensive when asked other basic questions, such as his address and date of birth. The deputy reported that they smelled a very strong odor of an alcoholic beverage emanating from his breath and person. Before the deputy began his DUI investigation to administer standardized field sobriety exercises, a medically cleared the 45-year-old suspect. Hooks reported that he had no injuries or balance problems that would prevent him from safely completing an exercise, but could not maintain his balance. He stopped several times to steady himself, failed to touch heel to toe on almost every step, stepped off the line several times, used his arms for balance, and took incorrect number of steps. When asked if he understood the instructions, Hooks responded, "What do you want from me?" Hooks was found to have a breath alcohol level of 0.285, reportedly more than 3 times the legal limit. Before placing
He's doing fine.
Before placing him under arrest, the deputy searched his cart and found a 1.75-liter open bottle of Fireball cinnamon whiskey and a 4-pack of 50-milliliter bottles of Fireball on the passenger seat. Hooks.
I love that he went hard on the Fireball. God bless him.
He went very hard on that Fireball.
Yeah.
He refused to sign the DUI citation and got slapped with another charge, resisting an officer. He is booked into the Sumter County Detention Center on charges of driving under the influence and resisting an officer, and released on $2,500 bond. Damn.
It would have been better if he said his name was Mario. He's like, I gotta get more fireballs.
A little more fireball. Doot, 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 doot.
Oh my god, the feet on the piranha planes. I got to fight the Bowser. They're like, sir, there's no giant lizards here. Watch out to get Bowser.
Watch out to be Bowser. Oh.
Oh.
So yeah, pretty good Florida man stories this week.
Yeah, Florida man, killing it. All right, Crendor, what is our big news story of the day?
All right, this has been a crazy week for news. We have multiple stories. I'll start with Florida man calling himself the Saint threatened to unleash his army of turtles to destroy town.
This is exactly the kind of story I need.
Yeah, so this is only number one. This has been a crazy news week. Florida man Thomas Devaney Lane referred to himself as the Saint as he threatened to release his turtle army to destroy the people in the town of Indialantic, according to police.
They're coming slowly.
The 61-year-old is accused of yelling obscenities and causing disturbances at businesses along North Miramar Avenue on Sunday, including Starbucks Coffee, Surfanista Cafe, and Sassy Granny Smoothies. Not Sassy Grannies. As well as the Turtle Army threat, Lane allegedly warned people they would all see what would happen in an hour. Lane reportedly made his way to the police department lobby and banged on the glass, but quickly left before an officer could meet him. Officers who had received 7 calls about Lane subsequently found him in his vehicle at a 7-Eleven. He allegedly refused to get out of the vehicle when instructed by police and told a 911 operator, 911 operator, needed to leave now or you will be sorry you effed with the Saint. According to Broward County Sheriff Office booking roster, Lane is charged with 3 misdemeanors: breach of peace, misuse of 911, and resisting an officer without violence. He's awaiting trial. Elsewhere in Florida, Leon
hold
County...
on. Did he have turtles, though? Where were the turtles? Does he secretly have an army of turtles somewhere?
I don't know if he's got turtles.
I need answers. What happened to the turtles?
I don't know, and that's pretty much it for that story. Wow, they didn't even
of course it
investigate
is.
the turtle stuff. Maybe
yeah, they didn't even investigate. Are you telling me there's a potential army of uncommanded turtles? There must always be a saint. Without a saint, the turtles will roam free, and we're all doomed. Doomed.
Now here's our next story. Buckle up. Woman does karate. Son gets nude. Dog steals cornbread mix from Walmart.
Wait, what do any of those have to do with each other?
I don't know. We're going to find out. A mother and her son are in custody after causing a ruckus at a Walmart Wednesday night. Their dog chipped in too. The Eau Claire Police Department identified 46-year-old Lisa Smith and her 25-year-old son, Benny Van, as the suspects. Investigators said the dog is named Bo. Responding officers said they found Smith yelling in the doorway trying to summon Bo. Smith allegedly brought Bo into the store without a leash, so he easily ditched his owner and started running up to unsuspecting customers. While Bo was doing that, Smith began tearing apart store displays and placing them in her shopping cart. Walmart staff asked her to leave, and she complied. Police said she left the store to perform karate moves in the parking lot. Bo, on the other hand, had not been brought to heel. By the time anyone found him, he was on his way out of the store with a box of Jiffy cornbread muffin mix in his mouth. Police arrested Smith, but it wasn't without a fight. She allegedly kicked out a patrol car window, then finally got her when they finally got her in custody. Damn, she really does know karate. Meanwhile, police van was running amok inside the store. He allegedly took off all his clothes in the rear of the Walmart and exposed himself to everyone around him. Fortunately for them, he tried to cover himself by putting on the clothes Walmart had on the racks. Even so, police said he didn't try to purchase them, so that is also a crime. Officers approached and commanded him to end his madness, but he refused. Authorities said Van even used a scooter in an attempt to run from an officer, but law enforcement physically stopped the scooter and took him into custody.
Yeah, how do you it's just a scooter. It's not going like 20 miles an hour. How is he?
Van faces charges for lewd and lascivious behavior, disorderly conduct, and retail theft. Smith is charged with disorderly conduct, resisting arrest, and misdemeanor bail jumping. Bo, however, was not charged. Police issued him a warning for the theft.
He is still a good boy. Bo, still a good boy.
He just wanted his cornbread.
Yeah. Why did they do this? Why did she goes in there to take down the signs and stuff and break up stands.
Yep.
And then he goes to get naked? But why?
I'll tell you why.
In what world does
Because that's what they look like.
Oh boy.
She looks like an actual witch from a Disney movie.
Can I?
But that witch knows karate.
Can I tell you something? By the way, that witch knows karate might be my favorite thing ever uttered by anybody. That witch knows karate. Can you imagine if there was an old witch that was just like, I'll get you, my pretty. And then she broke out like kung fu. That'd be amazing. Also, there's no way you can tell me this woman's 45.
Oh, yeah, no way. She looks at least 70.
She's
on meth.
I have met people in their 70s who don't look like this. This is a hard 45. Yeah. Oh my God.
That's
the son looks like he needs a hug. The son looks a mess.
He looks like that was his mom growing up.
His eyes say everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this mom, oh boy. Yeah. Also, why is his name Benny Van and her name's Lisa Smith?
That's a great question. There's a missing factor.
There's so much missing from this story that I just have infinite questions. Okay.
The dad was that last name Van, and then she probably divorced him. Either he was crazy, or he divorced her and she was crazy, or they were both crazy. And I'm gonna have to go with the both crazy on this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say if your son's getting naked in a Walmart, both parents are to blame for this one.
Yeah, she was tearing down shit. They told her to go outside, and she's like, "All right, just start practice karate." They're just like,
Oh, that's a rough 45.
That is a rough 45. That's wowee. And our final story.
All right.
Shirtless Florida man arrested after shoveling spaghetti in his mouth at Olive Garden.
Well, I thought that was the whole point.
Well, a drunk and shirtless Naples man was arrested at Olive Garden Sunday after shoveling spaghetti into his mouth.
But I thought that was the point of Olive Garden.
Well, police were called to the Olive Garden in State South because a 32-year-old Ben Paget was causing a disturbance. Police found Paget sitting on a bench near the front door, shirtless and shoving spaghetti into his mouth with his hand. A strong smell of alcohol came from him as well.
Oh, I've been this drunk. I've been hand spaghetti drunk before. It's fine, Ben. It's fine. You just did it in public. You probably shouldn't do that. But I've been this drunk where you're like, I gotta get it in my mouth. And you just keep trying. And you take your shirt off because you don't want to get it on your shirt because you're so drunk it's falling everywhere.
It reminded me of all these the TwitchCon, everyone's taking pictures with David Hasselhoff. All I know about David Hasselhoff, or remember, is he was eating that cheeseburger drunk on the floor on YouTube. So that's all I think of when I see David Hasselhoff. There's are you gonna stop drinking? He's like, where's my cheeseburger? Where is it? And I'm like, yeah.
I've been that. Dave and I we'd get along very well. But Dave, remember that time you had a cheeseburger on the floor? I've done that, bro.
David Hasselhoff feels like, the people where it's high school are the best days, the high school quarterback. I feel like that's him with Baywatch. He was the Baywatch quarterback, and ever since
he was also Knight Rider too.
Yeah. But Baywatch is his big thing.
I mean, Knight Rider is pretty big.
All right. Oh yeah, this story. According to police, Paget was asking people for money as they walked up to the door. He then threatened a restaurant employee who asked him to stop, saying, "I could beat your ass." When the employee went back inside to call the
course
police,
he did.
Paget followed him in and asked the employee loudly what kind of genitals he has. When he was placed in handcuffs, Paget began twisting his body and kicking his legs. After police arrested Paget and helped him get into the back of the police car, Paget started smashing his forehead onto the metal cage of the car's partition.
Oh my God.
Paget was charged with disorderly intoxication and resisting an officer without violence. He was later transported to the Naples Jail Center.
There was a moment I was on this guy's side until he started harassing people and then like hurting himself. No, I look at him now and I'm no longer on his side.
He looks kind of like his hair is spaghetti and he's lost.
He did definitely, if you're banging your head in the back of a police car, you're definitely lost. Lost is the right word for you. Yes. Accurate.
So those are some solid news stories for the day.
Those
honestly.
were some solid news stories. That was, yeah. It's been a great week for Crazy. All right. What is our big news story of the day?
Now, the big news story of the day, you're probably wondering, well, what is the big news story of the day?
Did you not find one? Is that where this is leading to?
That's not quite the
How goes the search?
case, because
You're stalling now.
I have
Yes.
found a
Yeah.
story.
That is.
Florida man accused of firing urine-filled squirt gun at woman. There we go.
Well, all right.
Authorities in Florida say a 71-year-old Florida man filled a squirt gun with urine and sprayed a woman who was walking her dog. Gulfport police said in an arrest report that Joel William Benjamin approached the woman on Sunday and squirted her several times with urine. The report says Benjamin told officers he would do it again, but it was unclear what motivated the attack.
I like a person with convictions. I'd do it again.
It's like a Scooby-Doo. I'd do it again, but he's meddling kids. He faces a misdemeanor battery charge and left in jail. Left in jail after posting bond.
I can
That's
just
it.
picture like them pulling the mask off and they're like, "Oh man, Jenkins, I was gonna spray all the women with pee and I'd do it again if it weren't for you meddling kids." But why? I likes it.
It's like, what motivated him to do
That's
this?
what I'm
There's still
saying.
no like inside stories.
Yeah, I don't think we know why he did. That's the big mystery here is what made him wake up one day and be like, okay, step 1, pee in a squirt gun. Step 2, spray people with my pee. Like, what was the thought process there?
Not only that, but he'd do it again.
Can I ask you a question?
Okay.
I'm no mastermind criminal, but if I was, and this was my thing, was pee water, wouldn't it make more sense to go to like one of those spring break things where dudes are like spraying people down with water anyway, and they're like, "Oh, you got me with the water," you know?
Well, you're a far better criminal than this guy because
Clearly, which is why I've never been caught.
he you would think he would just do that, you know? Just be
It is
like, hey.
the Moriarty of pee-based crime.
Then everyone just starts like walking around and he's just like, see you later, and they're like, kind of smells like urine.
Yeah, and then
But
he
he's
comes around the
gone by
corner
then.
and he's like, "You were right, Mr. Cox," and I was like, "Call me Moriarty."
Of course.
That's terrible.
Moriarty.
That's so bad.
And your theme song would be the like, sometimes I gotta go pee-pee.
Whoa, so bad. Like, that's my evil theme is I'm like, he's the Moriarty of pee. What a terrible thing to be known as. Why did I put that on myself?
I don't know. That is.
I just came up with a better way to commit his crime, and the dude, like, they didn't have an Interpol thing about me that's like, yes, Jesse Cox, the Moriarty of P. We've never been able to catch him. All of his P-based crimes are so perfect. Perfectly executed.
Another spring break ruined.
I have to have my Sherlock of P, who's like constantly trying to get me, and he's like, "This is Cox P, all right."
I've spelled a lot of P in my days, and this is definitely Cox P.
It's so dumb.
It is very dumb.
That's one of the dumbest things. This is how we're ending our podcast. That's it. I think we're done forever.
Like the Gray Storm, like reads this in the thing, like who's our next enemy? It's this guy. It's like, oh my god, I thought our names were dumb. This is another level.
Oh boy, they have the Moriarty of crime.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's it. I guess we made a podcast.
I guess we did. Nothing really happened.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's it for us. I mean, thanks for listening or watching or whatever you're doing. And hit them with the socials.
Hey, you know what? I probably wouldn't share this with anybody, but if you want to, youtube.com/Cox and Crendor podcast, soundcloud.com/Cox and Crendor, youtube.com/Cox and Crendor if you want to see the animations. We're on Spotify, we're on iTunes. If you want to find us, just Google us, be there.
All right, Crendor, what is our big news story of the day?
Big news story of the day. Wait, did I have something here? I feel like I had something that I clicked off of it. Uh-oh. Not even to delay the weather. I legit clicked off of it. Where'd it go?
It's gone now.
Somebody tweeted. Wait, is this it? Oh, here it is. Man uses grocery bag as mask during robbery, but removes it to carry loot.
Wait, so you take it off his head to fill it with stuff he robbed?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, let's hear it.
If you're going to rob a store while wearing a shopping bag on your head as a disguise, you might want to bring a second bag to carry the stolen items.
Wait, question. Did he cut out slots for his eyes and mouth in the bag?
That's a good question.
Wouldn't that then make the bag structurally unsound?
He
Somebody
did
put
not.
Stuff in it?
He did not do that.
He just put a bag on, like a full bag over his head?
Yeah.
How'd he see?
Well, okay, here's the... Hold on, let me show you this guy. It's got a little video you can click and see the security footage. Well, it just shows in the thumbnail. It's got the bag on his head.
Wait, what? This idiot.
Police in Australia. Oh, it's Australia.
Of course.
Oh, I put the goodies in the bag, yeah, mate.
I'm not giving you a wristy. Get in the bag, mate.
Police in Australia are searching for a man without a plan who allegedly robbed a gas station while attempting to disguise himself by wearing a blue shopping bag on his head. Queensland police said the man threatened the shop clerk with a knife while demanding cash and cigarettes. Authorities released the footage showing a man entering the store wearing the eco-friendly bag over his head. At least he's economy-friendly. While holding the bag with one hand, the suspect is seen pulling a knife from his pants before making his demands. The store clerk pulls the cash drawer from the register and places it on the counter. The bag-wearing man is then seen helping himself to the cash. The store clerk then opens a second drawer, showing the suspect that it's empty. The employee then grabs several packs of smokes while the alleged thief removes the bag from over his head, loading it with cigarettes before leaving the store. During the robbery, the man attempted to hide his identity by wearing the bag.
That's an addiction.
It's an addiction, dude. He attempted to hide his identity by wearing a blue shopping bag on his head before removing it to carry cigarettes. No one was injured. Authorities are asking for anyone who recognizes the man, call police. That's... How do you, you wear the bag to cover your identity, but then you take the bag off.
Again, I don't...
It doesn't make sense.
This is my thoughts.
All right.
Aussie. Oi. That's my thoughts on that entire story.
All right.
Aussie. Oi.
There's also a short one. A Florida man blames blood sugar and diabetes on Walmart theft.
Again, addictions abound.
A Newport Richie man Newport Richie.
Oh my God, Newport Richie.
Newport Richie's back. And
Newport Richie's back.
He's accused of stealing $5,000 worth of merchandise at Walmart.
Wait a minute. He's saying, what did he? If he stole like, I don't know, candy bars, like a crate of candy bars, I would get it. But I don't understand why diabetes is to blame for $5,000 in theft.
Here's the thing: he does not remember doing it. Also,
oh, Newport Richie.
He had committed 3 thefts at the Walmart in a week, but says due to his blood sugar diabetes, he does not always know what he's doing and does not remember stealing from Walmart.
This is a great defense. This is a great defense.
I got diabetes. I don't even know what I'm doing. Oh, all right then, sir. You're good to go. Classic Newport Richie, dude.
Classic Newport Richie.
That's all I got.
Okay, Crendor, what is our big news story of the day?
Big news story of the day. Hold on, let's see. Somebody's got to link us a pretty good story. They always do. Somebody saw Mike Diamond on a truck.
I did see that. Someone tweeted us out Mike Diamond. That was pretty great.
20 Juan Savage for that tweet. Florida man claims sexual role-playing led to shootout with deputies.
Well, we found our article.
We have found it. All right, let's see.
I need to know the A to B to C on this one.
All right, yeah, let's see. Also, somebody linked an article that said suspicious object leads police to shut down State Street, but it was just a can of Chef Boyardee on wheels.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Boyardee. Hold on, I'll keep that one for the story after. There we go. Okay, so first up. A Florida man involved in a shootout with police is asking for all his charges to be dismissed. Neighbors called police after a disturbance between LaForest Gray and his wife, but he said it was all part of their sexual role-playing. I'm an artist, not a criminal, writes Gray in a letter to a judge as he attempts to get himself out of jail. On February 13th, he took to Instagram Live to stream a standoff he had with Orange County deputies in Orlando, Florida. According to police, neighbors told investigators they allegedly saw Gray punching and dragging his wife by her hair. Oh, God. My wife and I were role-playing in one of our many adventures. Absolutely no crimes were committed, and I certainly didn't do anything to hurt her. In our role-playing adventures, we have traveled, purchased specific items, added other members, and have acted the part in our videos.
Time out. What has the wife said about this? I feel like we don't need to hear what he has to say. The wife is the missing piece.
Yeah, that does seem like we need the wife.
We can't just we can't just have like. It sounds to me like you're about to end this article, and I refuse to let you end this without anyone interviewing the wife.
Yeah, that seems that's a pretty important part.
Like this guy's like, yeah,
some abusive guys just like, dude, it's just role playing, man.
Yeah,
what do you think?
If she was like, yes, we do get a little freaky, then I'd be like, okay, funny story. But if not, then terrible story. One of the worst stories.
Yeah. All right. Also, this one popped up.
What? You can't just. We're gonna cliffhanger me like that. Oh my God! Are you kidding me?
I gotta do it because meth smoking Florida man attacks mattress in jealous rage. It's not even that long. An apparently hallucinating Florida man used a bedpost to attack a mattress where he thought a man was hiding. In a Facebook post, the sheriff's office quoted the girlfriend of 37-year-old Felipe Oquendo as saying that he began acting erratically early Friday. The girlfriend told deputies Oquendo thought she was cheating on him with a man he thought was in the mattress. She said Oquendo hit the mattress with a bedpost, ripped it apart, and locked the bedroom door. She was able to escape and called the police. He admitted he was smoking meth.
She definitely was cheating on him.
Probably.
If she wasn't before, she is now. That guy sounds crazy.
And now, the big news story of the day.
Chef Boyardee.
Suspicious Chef Boyardee can on wheels leads Chicago cops to shut down street.
Why is it on wheels? There's Why is it on wheels?
I don't know, but it is. A Chicago street was shut down on Tuesday after cops spotted a suspicious package that turned out to be an educational and tasty school project. The package that spooked police officers turned out to be an odd contraption, a can of Chef Boyardee ravioli and a thin green wire taped to a set of wheels. Investigators briefly shut down the streets, State Street and Chicago Transit Authority Red Line, which ran underground. A spokesperson for DePaul University, which is located in Chicago, told the news outlet that the design student was responsible for the can on wheels, served as a prototype of a vehicle created for a class assignment. And here, help me link this for
I'm
you.
ready to see this.
All right, here you go. It's literally just like rollerblade wheels.
Yeah, how do we describe this? It is straight up a can of Chef Boyardee, unopened.
Yeah.
Unopened can of Chef Boyardee, green taped to skateboard wheels, or maybe roller skate wheels. And then
Some
there's
sort
like a
of
little
skating.
antenna hanging out the back of it. And it just
Yeah.
is like in the middle of a road. And I think, those straws, how is it held together? There's like,
It looks like straws, but I think they might just be like wooden rods or something. I don't know.
yeah, someone just made a little car out of Chef Boyardee. Why, I don't know. But I can understand why the police would be suspicious, because if anyone's ever eaten Chef Boyardee, it is an explosive case of diarrhea. Yeah!
There's no doubt about that one.
I just put on sunglasses. No one could. Yeah, I just did that.
Well, there you go. That's a good story.
We had 3 stories, none of which had endings. I just want to point out the news sucks. We had 3 stories. 1, they didn't interview the wife. The most important thing. 2, there is literally a story about like a man destroying a mattress because there was like someone cheating but not cheating. And no one's addressing the drugs that he was on. No one even brings up the fact the dude was on super meth. And then 3, there is literally an unopened can of Chef Boyardee, and they're like, well, we thought it was an explosive. Why'd they think that? What led them to that? Did someone report it? There's things here that don't, like, did no one go up to the Chef Boyardee and be like, that's just Chef Boyardee? Like, I don't, the news sucks. The news sucks, and I don't like it.
News does suck. I mean, yeah, that's, I think that's all we got.
All right, Crendor, what is our big news story of the day?
Big news story of the day. It's no secret that Florida has produced some of the nation's most bizarre news stories, and now Oxygen Network said it plans to showcase some of the state's most outlandish crimes in a new television show.
Copycats is what the show should be called.
Copycats.
Because they're stealing our ideas.
Stealing them. Let's see. The challenge required people to search the term Florida man. Oh, wait. Yeah, something like, here we go. Look at this. Florida man reportedly wanted to flirt with Waffle House waitress, pulls knife out. Like, we've probably covered that.
Yeah, I mean, someone in Florida's already done that before. If you're going to flirt in Florida, it involves a knife every single time.
It's very true.
That's just, people know that. That's just facts.
Let's see. What else we got? What the shit? 3 Bavaria hotel guests found dead from crossbow bolts.
Oh my God. That's terrifying.
That is terrifying. Woman broke into a stranger's home, petted the family's dog, washed dishes, and left.
I mean, I saw that article, and she looks like she'd be the person to do that.
She does. She looks like she's like maybe 25, but 50.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There's got to be a better story than that.
There's got to be a good one down here. Let's see. South Dakota man accused of stealing $500 worth of sex toys from a house over a period of 2 years.
Wait a minute. Time out. There's a lot to that story. Whoa. I have questions. I have so many questions.
All right. Let's see what's
This is the story. This one's important.
Let's see what's here. South Dakota man is accused of stealing $500 worth of sex toys from a couple's home over a period of 2 years. 25-year-old Brody Fuchs of Tyndall.
His name's Brody Fuchs, and he stole sex toys. Get out of town.
He is charged with second-degree burglary. He says Fuchs took a bunch of items from the residence in Tyndall, which is near Nebraska borders. As an Avidat says, the couple had installed a camera system inside the house, which caught Fuchs entering the home for about 40 seconds, then leaving.
Time out.
Okay.
Do you think the camera system was installed to prevent stuff from being stolen, or because they're freaks? Think about it. Think long and hard about this. Because I feel like he was just a victim of being caught on film, and it was unintentional. I have a feeling. Because how are you going to steal $500 in sex toys over 2 years? The implication there is that there was not only at least $500 in sex toys, but enough that he could get away with stealing a little bit at a time over 2 years, and no one would notice until eventually he stole the wrong thing. Think about that.
Let me finish
over
this up
2
first.
years.
He's got some information.
Okay.
A deputy recovered a number of sex toys during a search of the suspect's residence. McGuire did not say whether Fuchs knew the couple. A phone number for Fuchs could not be found. So, it's possible he knew them. But because they didn't say. Why did he need so many of these? More importantly, why did he need them over such a slow period of time? Yeah.
Think about the timeline on this is insane. It's insane. Do you think he tried one and was like, well, that was fun. I'm gonna go get another. And he went back and took another, and then another.
That couple, how do you just where do these toys keep going?
Well, that's why I was saying. Do you think they have so many toys? Do you think they have so many toys that they didn't notice? They just didn't notice that they were missing the rabbit tickler model 4 because they had models 5, 6, and 7, right? I'm just curious how $500 over 2 years seems like a lot.
Is this guy stealing them because he's just I just need some toys, or is he yeah, this is Susan's, it smells like her?
He's got birthdays to get gifts for. Right? No. It's the only thing that makes sense to me. He's like, I got birthdays coming up.
Why'd he steal it from them and not the store?
Because they were easier to steal from. Plus, they had so many that the selection was much wider than the store. They had a whole selection. You can't find that in just one store.
That's true. It did take them 2 years to find this guy.
Yeah, just I want to believe that those cameras were always there, and they just, they were on one time when he happened to steal stuff. I want to know about I don't care about this guy. I want to know about this couple. In my mind, they're 50 plus. Right?
We need to
in
know
my mind,
more.
They are old swingers, and they are DTF. I need to know more about this couple.
Sex toy. Let's see. Is there any updates here?
I like how that's what you're looking up.
South Dakota sex toys. I need them from there.
Do you think there's a company that just makes South? Here's the thing. South Dakota, what else are you going to do there? Think about it.
That's true. There's nothing in South Dakota.
Yeah, what are you going to do there?
There's no, it's another clickbaity type of, nobody has the insider story.
No one ever has the insider. Wow, yeah, you're right. They're paragraphs.
Yeah. There's nothing. And, still on
he's 25. They don't tell about the couple.
Oh! I found another piece of information.
Okay.
That has been left out.
Yes.
The man also said that other items had been stolen in the past. He said he would replace the items and they'd be stolen again.
All right. So this guy, wait, hold on. The man said he would replace them. So is it a single dude? No, it's a couple.
No, it says the man and his wife had installed a camera system inside the house when caught Fuchs entering the home for about 40 seconds and leaving. According to the Avidat, the man said he hadn't granted Fuchs entry to the house. McGuire did not say if they knew each other. The man also said that other items had been stolen in the past. He said he would replace the items and they'd be stolen again.
All right,
just lock your door.
Yeah, I would like to know what the toys were. I would like to know what the use was.
they say these items, like, are those also the toys, or are these different items, like a lamp or some shit?
Yeah. And what do they consider a sex toy?
Yeah.
Like, what exactly would you
If you're
consider
creative,
a
you
sex
can make
toy?
anything.
Right? More importantly, it's South Dakota, so I figure their sex toy standards are a little lower.
That's
right?
true.
They're like condoms, those sex toys. We don't like them in this house, right?
Yeah. And that brother probably also like, oh, I love this fake plant.
I don't know if that's true.
We don't see any of these outside. It's just rocks and snow. But
I feel like we're making stuff up now.
Yeah, probably. All right.
My favorite are the images that if you search the images,
Yeah, they just throw some like here's
none of them have
here's
anything to
some
do with the
toys.
actual article. Like they're all. This one is 3 women holding hands. I don't know why that would be associated with this.
It's like, hey Rob, what do we do for the story? Yeah, just throw some picture up there.
All right, Crendor, what is our big news story of the day?
Big news story of the day. Police officers have to worry about people driving under the influence or boating under the influence, but now they'll have to look out for lawn mowing under the influence. One Florida man was charged with a DUI, or in this case, an LUI, after he allegedly drove his lawnmower into a police car while drunk. According to the Haines City Police, an officer handling another incident inside a local business in Haines City, in Central Florida, heard a loud noise from outside the store. When he went outside, he found Gary Anderson, 68, behind the wheel of a lawnmower and near the officer's parked police car, which had minor damages to the bumper. Haines City Police said Anderson admitted to hitting the car, and he told one officer at the scene, quote, "Fuck it, I'm drunk, take me to jail."
Have we not read this before? I feel like we had to have, right?
This happened like a week and a half ago, and we haven't read it since then.
Time is a circle, my friend. We're all
Somebody
trapped
else
in it.
probably hit a police car in a lawnmower or something. Oh no, you're thinking of the golf cart. You're thinking the guy got
Maybe. How
drunk
come
in the
every
golf
time
cart.
someone hits a police car, they're like, "Fine, take me to jail."
Yeah,
I don't even care.
You're thinking of the Fireball guy. He drank a bunch of Fireballs in the golf cart. This guy, we don't know what he was drinking. The police Avidat said Anderson's behavior shifted from being angry to joking multiple times, and he had bloodshot eyes. He failed to complete any of the sobriety tests and was arrested. Officers said Anderson agreed to take a breath test but failed. Anderson then failed to provide an accurate sample because he tried to deceive the test. How do you try to deceive the test?
Did you what?
Was he like lightly blowing into it or something? I don't know. Anderson then began claiming police.
I love how blow harder, sir. He's like,
oh my god,
I'm blowing very hard.
Anderson then began claiming police poisoned him, and he was transported to a local hospital where he was able to complete the breath test. His blood alcohol content came back at 0.241, 3 times the legal limit. They also found cocaine in his system.
Of course they did.
Anderson was also charged with refusal to submit a DUI test with his license suspended. He remains in custody on a $3,000 bond. Police ran a criminal background check on Anderson and found his license had been suspended in 1978 and has been since then, where he was convicted of a DUI 2 other times as well. Jesus, this dude can't stop.
All right, well, that's it for us. Send us your stories so that we can have better ones.
Yeah.
Find us, but don't send us sad stories. People send us stories that are like, hilarious story I found about a Florida man, and it's like, Florida man sad over loss of pet dog. It got eaten by an alligator, and they're like, the gator ate it. I'm like, what? That's so sad.
Yeah.
Why would you?
Well, like dumb ones. Like Florida
Yeah,
man
send us dumb stories.
punches tree and calls it dumb, and then,
Yeah,
he's on
Florida
meth
man
or something.
puts on VR helmet to play Minecraft, punches tree. That would be funny.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
All right, Crendor, what is our big news story of the day?
Big news story of the day. So this is one that was sent to us Man allegedly hiding drugs in butt accidentally shoots himself in testicles. This is what we were missing last week.
This is what we needed. Last week we were hard up for news, and this week we nailed it coming
Bam.
out the gate.
Hits you right in the face. So we've got a man who shot himself in the testicles was also found to be hiding marijuana in his buttocks. Cameron.
What?
Classic, dude. Cameron Jeffrey
That's not
Wilson.
classic. That's not a classic story. There's never been like, oh, tale as old as time.
Let's see. Cameron Jeffrey Wilson, 27, was carrying a gun in his front pocket on April 5th in Washington State when the firearm accidentally discharged. The bullet pierced Wilson's testicles and then went into his thigh.
God. Oh my
Jesus.
God. You don't ever describe it as it pierced his testicles.
Yeah, that's ooh.
That's like a terrible description. It pierced his testicles.
I mean, it probably did though.
You're right.
Police arrived at the hospital and searched his car, where they also found a bag of meth. Classic.
Wait, whoa. Time out. Pause.
Yep.
So he shot himself in the balls
Yeah.
while holding a bag of meth,
Well, that was in his car.
while also having marijuana in his butt.
Yes.
This can't be real. This is not real.
I think
this can't be real.
He's probably really high on meth and weed when he shot himself.
Butt weed.
I took too many weed.
It got stuck in my butt.
The man's troubles did not end there. As Wilson, as Wilson, who is a convicted felon, was being processed into the Chelan County Jail, he was strip
Wait, time
searched.
out. He had weed in his butt the entire time?
Yeah, I guess so. Wait.
What?
Wait, hold on. He was strip searched, and another balloon of marijuana came out of his anus. So he had multiple marijuanas.
No.
Ay.
There's too much drugs coming out of this man.
There's too much drugs. Too much drugs.
There's too much drugs.
There's too much goddamn drugs here.
Okay, sure.
Wilson has pleaded not guilty to second-degree felon in possession of a firearm and unlawful possession of meth. He also pleaded not guilty to possession of a controlled substance in a correctional facility. Wilson is being held.
How could you plead not guilty? How could you plead not guilty?
I have no idea.
It fell out of your butt.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just cop to it. Just cop to weed fell out your butt. That's it. When you go to jail, people are gonna be like, "What are you in for?" Just be like, "Weed fell out my butt."
You said this picture there, like, I was like, where'd that come from? I don't know how I got there. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. Crazy stuff.
I just picture the officers like, "All right, strip down, please," and they start searching him, and then like, bloop, like a little baggie of weed right out the old butt, and they're just like, and he's like, and they're all just staring at each other, and he's like, "How'd that get there?"
God damn it. Well, that was a story.
That was certainly a story.
That was
Oh my
certainly
God.
a story. I also found another one, kind of not as long.
Okay.
This one.
That one was long? That one, okay, sure.
Well, this one, it's not a very long story, but you know. Florida man arrested after crashing wedding. He drank, he danced, he partied. Now he's facing criminal charges. Just like out of the 2005 movie Wedding Crashers, where two men indulge on free drinks and food, Florida sheriff deputies say 37-year-old Mark Saunderson pulled the same stunt. They say he made himself at home at a reception at the Grand Plaza Hotel in St. Peter's Beach. According to deputies, he even cut in with the bride and groom's first dance.
What?
The best man and one of the groomsmen, they basically figured out he wasn't supposed to be there and they had him removed. Saunderson is charged with disorderly conduct, which includes playing hide and seek with hotel security.
That's a very nice way of putting that he was running from them. But yeah.
The bride says she's a Wedding Crashers fan and isn't letting it ruin her big day. It's one of my favorite movies, so I feel like I had this coming, she laughed.
I mean, she's a good sport, I guess.
Yeah. That's, you just imagine like some random dude showing up like, yeah, all right, wedding.
I would be thrilled. I'd be like, my dude, I know that you're not supposed to be here, but let's have a party.
So that's a little story throw in there, you know. So we've got two big news stories.
Okay.
So we've got some good stuff this week. First up, we have 11-foot alligator invades Florida home, gets into wine.
Everything about that. Here's the thing. I know it was probably an alligator on the floor, got into some wine, and was just like a mess. But in my mind, I see an alligator like sitting in a chair, holding a glass of wine, like, welcome home, bitches. I got into your wine.
He could be fancier than that. Be like, hello, old chap.
Like a crocodile maybe would be like, hello, chap, it's me. I've busted out. But I feel like an alligator, that's just sass. Alligators are the sassy ones. Like, hello, bitch, I stole your wine.
Yeah, that's true. 11-foot alligator invaded a home in Florida by smashing its way through a low window. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Just bashes through. Like,
why would it decide to... Yeah, like a low window? How low was that window?
It's, it looks like it's on the ground. It's practically on the ground looking at this picture.
Why would you put a window on the ground? What's the point of having a window on the ground?
There you go. It's the third picture, or the fourth picture down, looks like.
What the what?
Yeah. Can you imagine that? Just walking to your kitchen, there's an alligator, and you're like, oh, okay.
Part of the family now, I guess.
Yeah, that's... Whew. Anyway, police and trappers safely captured the intruder. No injuries were reported. Apparently, the homeowner woke up to noises in her kitchen at 3 a.m. Kitchen table was destroyed, and it appeared the gator got into some wine. There was no damage to the walls.
I'm still shocked that people have... I get how you would have windows on the ground that are connected to your basement.
Yeah.
I've seen that before, but I've never seen someone with a window on the ground that leads to a kitchen?
Yeah, maybe that's a Florida thing.
What the hell? Why? Florida. I don't, gotta get that ground light. Is that maybe the light reflecting off the floor will give us some more, I don't get it. I don't understand. Florida. What goes on there? Only in Florida can they sell you the idea of a ground window.
That's
I need to look this up.
That's very true.
I need to look this up. Why put a window on the ground?
Wouldn't it flood too? Like, it feels like it has flood potential.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the seals on the window, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. There's not even ground window. There's not even a thing. Like, there's window wells and there's windows for the basement. I see a lot of that.
Yeah, but no
actual ground windows.
Ground window. Yeah, that's weird.
That is real weird. Why? Why is that a thing?
Somebody's got to know. Tell us. Maybe there's got to be some window expert. Like, whoa, I put these in Florida all the time.
Yeah, why? I'm obsessed with this now. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I got an even better story for you.
Okay.
Denied free fries. Woman brawls with Burger King workers, prosecutors say.
You know what? I bet she did.
Yep. A Hialeah woman was arrested Monday after police said she tried to rob a Miami-Dade County Burger King because employees would not give her...
Is this Florida woman?
Yes, it's Miami.
Oh.
Because they would not give her and her girlfriend free French fries. The robbery turned into a brawl when the employees refused to hand over any money. Natasha Bagley, 42 faces charges of burglary with assault or battery, armed robbery, and criminal mischief. Prosecutors said Bagley carried out an attempted robbery with her girlfriend, but that woman has not been apprehended. Bagley appeared in bond.
Whoa, time out! She ditched her girlfriend.
Damn, dude.
She ditched. That is betrayal. That is she. You know that one woman is sitting there in prison, just like, when I get out, I'm gonna find her, and I swear she ditched her. Wow.
Can you believe? Can you believe?
Wait. So how did the fries come in?
Natasha Bagley, a 26-year-old Genesis Peguero, came through the drive-thru of the Burger King at 18240 South Dixie Highway on April 2nd. The pair asked for free fries, but the employee worker working in drive-thru said no. Just minutes later, Bagley and Peguero walked into the restaurant and caused a ruckus. Peguero then jumped over the counter to the employees-only area. When a manager approached her, she demanded that they open the cash register and give her whatever was inside. According to WFOR, Peguero threatened to hit the manager with a .45 caliber pistol while reaching into her pants pocket. Then the manager tried to call the police. Peguero slapped the phone away and began physically attacking the manager, hitting her in the face. At that point, Bagley also jumped over the counter and also began attacking the manager. Before fleeing the Burger King, Peguero pushed both cash registers and monitors off the counter, causing them to break. Peguero went back over the counter to hit the manager again before the pair fled in a black SUV. Someone was able to take the license plate number down, and they found him.
Of all the getaway cars, a black SUV?
A black SUV. Well, oh my God.
If anyone's gonna find your ass, a black. Oh my God.
That looks like a woman that would rob a Burger King or try to get free fries.
Oh my God. That is one hell of a mugshot.
Yep. Woo. That's
I'm not even gonna lie. Crendor,
yeah.
Be real with me.
Yeah.
If I shaved and put a wig on, I think I'd be this woman.
I think you could pull it off.
Wow, that is like staring into the void. Okay, well,
I think that's
terrifying.
A wig. Hold on. Someone got another picture. It was a wig.
Okay, it was a wig. All right.
Yeah, now it just looks like a crazy person that does drugs.
Yeah, now it looks like now she's standing normal. With the wig on, it looked like it could have been just me with a wig on.
Yeah, it did.
Now it actually looks like a woman. Okay. Yeah, she was all dolled up so she wouldn't get detected. Yeah. I bet they'd come find me.
They probably would. They'd put the wig on you and be like, there it is.
That's a terrible wig. Just one of the worst wigs I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's a pretty terrible wig.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate wig.
So yeah, that's our stories of the day.
I don't what's happened in the world. Here's what I'll say about that last story. Thank God they didn't give them the fries. Imagine being the idiot who gave them free fries and they came in and then robbed you. Like, I just gave you free fries, you ungrateful bastards.
Yeah, seriously.
I'd be so mad. So you know what? Shout out to them being like, no free fries.
Yeah, no free fries.
All right, Crendor, what is our big news story of the day?
Florida man arrested for covering sleeping girlfriend in ketchup and said, "That's what you get, bitch."
What? Wait, what?
A Florida man was arrested over the weekend after he allegedly covered his sleeping girlfriend in ketchup because he thought she was having an affair.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah.
I don't know that the punishment equals the crime here.
Yeah, I don't.
But I can't. But also at the same time, maybe it does. Was she having an affair with a ketchup bottle?
I honestly don't know.
Was it the fry guy at a McDonald's?
It's quite possible. That would make.
I'm trying to think of like ways that this could be like a really good gotcha.
Peter Wegman, 37, is charged with domestic battery for pouring a large quantity of tomato sauce on his 41-year-old girlfriend after the couple had been in an argument over infidelity. Wagman and the victim, who has not been named, had been in a relationship for roughly 11 years prior to the incident. 4:45 a.m., the victim woke up to ketchup being poured on her by the defendant as the defendant was yelling, That's what you get, bitch. When the authorities arrived on the scene, the victim was covered in ketchup. How much ketchup did he have?
Yeah, is this like a Costco quantity of ketchup?
Yeah,
or
he had
one?
a lot of ketchup.
Also, I have to imagine if it was a small, like a Heinz bottle, he must have been there for like 20 minutes trying to get the ketchup out of it. And he's like, yeah, and he's like hitting the back of it. All right, come on. What do I have to hit the 23 or whatever? What do I got to? Yeah.
Investigators do not believe that mental health, drugs, or alcohol played a part in this case.
Yeah, no, this is just weird. It doesn't. You don't have to be. You don't have to. He was just enraged and impassioned to dump ketchup on her.
Apparently, Wagman and his girlfriend both previously been arrested for acting violently against each other. In April, Wagman's girlfriend was arrested again after she allegedly hit him during an argument at their house.
Oh, see, that's terrible. That's a problem.
Yeah, that's the
ketchup,
problem. Why couldn't
ketchup,
she use,
not
like,
an
mustard?
issue. Oh
Just
my God.
Ketchup versus mustard in the house.
Yeah. Solve your arguments in fun, creative ways.
Yeah. Like, come on.
Yeah. Don't use your fists when you can use ketchup.
I mean, really, that's just the story.
Yeah, there's a lot missing. Like, why did he choose ketchup? I feel like because she slept with a dude who, like, I don't know, worked at a McDonald's or was a ketchup manufacturer. Or like, I don't know.
It's got to be tied into it in some way.
Or
there's no way.
Or he was like, I got to pour something on her. Show her that I know. It's just a weird reaction. It's a weird thing to do.
Then there's one more story. Man, 63, danced naked in McDonald's, then tried to have sex with railing.
Hold on. Are these two stories connected? Is this the guy that she cheated on him with?
It might be. Let's see here. John Morgan reportedly burst into the restaurant in Naples, Florida on Sunday before stunning diners with an extreme display. Eyewitnesses say he appeared to be high on drugs and told their shock at seeing him attempting intercourse with a metal partition.
I don't even know how that works.
They described his behavior as strange.
Yeah, that sounds right.
The suspect is said to have trespassed the same restaurant at least one other occasion. He remains in Coiler County Jail, appear in court July 3rd. He's been arrested 16 times since the start of 2018.
While in prison, his prison psychologist, a young woman, and he fell in love over ketchup.
That's it. That's the connection.
Yeah, it's all connected now. It makes perfect sense.
Well, at least we figured it out.
Yeah, we figured out these stories. We're the jelly and the peanut butter that binds the bread of the news together. It's true.
I like it.
Yep. I think you're probably the peanut butter. I'm probably the jelly. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd be peanut butter.
Yeah, but are you crunchy peanut butter?
I don't mind crunchy, but I think I'm smooth. I think
You're
I'm pure and smooth.
Now, are you... is that where that quote came from?
I don't know.
Is that pure and smooth quote? Oh,
if that
my
really was,
God.
that would be kind of an ironic round of the circle back, call back.
Yep.
That's the word.
All right, what is our big news story of the day?
Big news story of the day. Let me tell you one right now. Why did the Florida man steal all those pool floats?
Is this a riddle?
Apparently he wanted to have sex with them.
Well, you know what? I wasn't going to say that, but I should have. It should have been the first thing I said because it is Florida, man. Yeah.
Yep. Trust us. You don't want to envision the logistics of this one. According to the
maybe.
I mean, well, we got to find out.
Yeah.
According to the Palm Bay Police Department in Brevard County, the city has been plagued with burglaries in which the suspect cuts the screen or otherwise enters a victim's back pool deck area and steals only pool floats. Court records in the Palm Bay, Melbourne, Titusville region of Florida say there have been an estimated 13 reports of this happening. According to the affidavit, police say...
Sorry, what was that? I'm sorry, what was that?
The affidavit.
What? I'm sorry. What was that?
Uncle
The
Bob.
affidavit?
The affidavit. Police say Christopher William Monin, 35.
Whoa, we can't just skip over the fact you called it affidavit.
Why?
You know what? I'm going to let the internet explain it to you. Please, continue.
Was it like affidavit?
It sounds like affidavit sounds like the name of like a really great Dominican baseball player.
Coming up next, Johnny Affidavit.
Yeah, affidavit.
Oh, it's affidavit. Affidavit.
Yeah, it's definitely how you pronounce that.
Affidavit.
Affidavit is
Police affidavit.
is so much better though. I've never heard that. It's so much better.
Christopher William Monin, 35, is behind the thefts. Multiple victims indicated that they had been burglarized several times by this person, but only reported it on the second or third burglary of their floats. The burglary that led to his arrest happened on June 5th when police say Monin cut the pool screen to get onto the deck of a home in Palm Bay. Police stopped him as a suspicious person who was riding his bicycle on a city street around 1:25 a.m. They said he had a white garbage bag full of pool floats.
I'm sorry, what time is this?
1 a.m.
Yeah, no. If I saw you on the street with a white trash bag, and a bicycle, it didn't matter what was in them. If it's 1 a.m., you are definitely a psychopath.
Yeah, that's weird. I'm gonna go for a bike ride. Don't forget your garbage bag.
You can put things in it. All right, bye.
Monin took officers to a vacant house where he allegedly stored the floats. About 75 of them were found, including ones that the June 5th victim described. These were one long white float and one long blue float. The defendant stated
Wait, they weren't even like dolphins or flamingos. They were just amorphous floaties.
Yes.
What? I thought for sure he'd been like, yeah, this float, I like the sensual nature of this fish float. No, he's just like, if it's squeezable, I'm gonna bang it.
The defendant stated he sexually gratifies himself with the pool floats. Monin was charged with burglary of an occupied dwelling, petty theft property less than 300, and criminal mischief of 200 or less. His total bond at Brevard County Jail on the three charges is $16,000. As condition of his release, he must be fitted with a GPS monitoring device.
Yeah, no, you want to monitor this guy. He is fucking pool toys.
That's definitely
this guy's trouble. This guy, he took your pool toys. That'd be like if someone went around stealing kids, like, I don't know, lollipops, then banging those lollipops.
Gotta bang the lollipops.
I don't understand it, but I guess I like, why so many though?
I don't know. Like,
you think you would find variety. One and be like, you're it for me, beautiful. But instead he made the other floaties watch and bring new floaties home. That's just rude.
He likes variety, dude. He goes on poolfloatyporn.com and he's like, looking for a green one.
Don't go. Don't look that up. I almost believe that's gonna be a real thing. Don't go look that up.
I hope it isn't.
Please don't go look that up. It's gonna be just a photo of him laying there on his floaties. He's like, dear diary, today I got floaty number 69. You know what that means?
Oh, yeah. Ridged green, far better than smooth blue.
They're all like, today I got 3 noodles. Those pool noodles are sexy.
I did 3 noodles today.
They were triplets.
He's living the time of his life.
Yeah, I shouldn't shame him. It's just a bizarre thing to hear. This
but
guy
he didn't steal them.
Yeah, no, he's a thief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Florida man asked cops for help starting motorcycle he'd stolen.
You know what? He thought he could get away with it. And I think that's what's beautiful about it.
Well, it gets
if
better.
I ask them for help, they won't check to see if it's actually mine.
Raymond Millwater is just 30 years old, but he'd been jailed nearly 24 times. His latest trip to the slammer came after someone reported seeing a possibly intoxicated man pushing a motorcycle down a road. Police responded and said they found Millwater standing unsteady near the bike. He told them he borrowed it from a man named Chad, but he couldn't get it to turn on.
Well, there's your problem. Never borrow from a man named Chad. He's always going to report you stolen.
Yeah, that's no doubt. Right there, officer.
Chad's notorious dicks.
Not deterred, Millwater asked officers if he could borrow a screwdriver to get the motor running. They declined. They did, however, contact the owner of the bike. Perhaps, not surprisingly, he was not named Chad. Investigators told Tampa Bay Times the owner denied he even knew Millwater. He faces a grand theft motor vehicle charge.
That sounds like something a Chad would do, though. Like, I don't know him, officer. Take him to jail. Yeah.
I mean, really, I think that's the main news happening.
All right, what is our big news story of the day?
Big news story of the day. Bump, bump. Uber Eats driver caught masturbating in car after he dropped off food. That's one people have been sending in.
I mean, I love it. That's what people really think that's the one we want. Like, guys, did you hear about this guy who jerked it in his car after he delivered food? I'm happy he did it after.
Yeah.
That's considerate, if you ask me.
Here's the thing with this. Like, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen in this story. Literally the title. They're going to be like, an Uber Eats guy delivered his food, and then he jerked it in the car. And they saw him and called the police. That's what it's going to be.
Yeah.
All right, let me read this real quick to clarify. He's arrested, masturbating in the car, fast food delivery. He's 30 of Newark, dropped off food, 23-year-old woman in Hackensack. But after realizing the food was delivered in a bag that was not stapled, the woman approached the car with Porto in it. It was then that she saw him jerking it. She recorded the incident before he left and called the police. He was charged with lewdness. Uber called the allegation disturbing and unacceptable. We've been in touch with customers, so we'll make sure. And that's it.
Yeah, so we learned nothing. Learned absolutely nothing.
See, that's what I mean. That's one of those. Now, this looks like it could be a winner.
All right, here we go. I'm ready.
Spider-Man seen pressure washing roof of Florida home during rainstorm.
Okay, yeah.
Now, this type of thing, you don't know where it's going.
Yeah, I have no idea what this story is.
It's not every day you see Spider-Man taking time away from crime-fighting duties to pressure wash a home.
You're right.
George Martinez posted a video to Instagram of Spider-Man washing a roof while a storm was on the way. It's pouring with lightning and thunder in the background. I look out my window and I see this. There he is on the roof. Hold on, can I?
Amazing.
There you go.
I love this guy already. I like how in my mind it was he had a hose thing, but this is literally he is like holding one of those like
yeah,
like one of those like scrubbers.
Yeah, he's holding a scrubber.
Spider-Man really is friendly and neighborhood.
In the video, two men are heard debating whether Spider-Man was tethered or just relying on his spidey sense to keep him safe. Turns out Spidey's alter ego was a worker with Sunset Paving and Pressure.
His name? Peter Parker.
He's the father of a friend of mine who owns a cleaning company, Martinez said. He got the suit for Father's Day, and the rest is history.
No, that's not history. You can't just say he got the suit for Father's Day and then did this. Why did he do this?
Yeah, why'd he do it? Like, was he out of clothes? And he's just like, I'll put the suit on. Was he looking for somebody to record him? Was he like trying to entertain people? Like, we got to interview him, the source.
I have so many questions about this entire thing.
I do too. There's also one people sent. Police find satanic ritual dungeon in Chuck E. Cheese basement. Say garlic bread was used to lure people to their deaths. That can't be real.
That's not a real story.
That's not a real story. There's no way.
Garlic bread was used to lure people to their death? That's probably
like
my favorite headline I've ever heard. Garlic bread lured people to their death.
Ooh, garlic bread on the ground. I think I'll eat it.
Ooh, another garlic bread. Ooh, another garlic bread. Dead. Garlic dead.
Garlic dead. I get it. It rhymes with bread. And it implies the story. I should understand. Let's see. And that That might be the big news stories people sent us. I think that's like it.
Wait, so is there nothing about that story?
No, they didn't even talk to the guy.
Who got lured into the Chuck E. Cheese?
Well, wait, hold on. Let me type it in. Well, it's just like a picture of the article. It wasn't actually a link to the article.
Oh, so we don't even know if that's a real article.
Dungeon garlic bread. Hold on, we'll find out.
Dungeon garlic bread is not something you should ever type into Google. Dungeon
well, I already
garlic
see
bread.
A big thing that says false.
Yeah,
Rating,
I mean, I knew it was false,
rating
but I didn't
false.
want to know it was false.
Yeah.
Like, I knew it couldn't be true, but now that I know it's not true, I don't like it anymore.
Yeah, I don't. That's, yeah, no, that did.
Oh.
Sad times. You just hope for these types of things.
Yeah, you hope that there's going to be a dungeon in a Chuck E. Cheese, and when it doesn't happen, story of my life.
That's another great quote for years later.
All right, well, I guess that's it for us.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for listening and watching, or however you're enjoying. Alrighty. Well, that's it for us. We'll see you guys next week. And as always, boop, to be continued.